Iain Lee.
Hello.
The Sunday Night Show.
Virgin Radio.
So I bought tickets to Leonard Cohen. I can say that. I'm allowed to say that. I know.
Of course you can.
I bought tickets to Leonard Cohen. I'm taking my girlfriend and her mum and dad, so I bought 4 tickets. And the thing is, they went on at the sale on Friday. They were going quick to get good seats. Oh, you're on the computer. So I panicked. I bought 4 tickets. I only bought 2 tickets. I only found out today. So I've had to...
Was that just an oversight?
It was a technical oversight. So I'm going to have to... can someone get me some tickets, like good ones? Suzanne takes you down. Anyway, right, so it's Sunday. I'm losing my voice a bit because I've been shouting. Oh, and what do these people want? Hang on. Yes, line 1, you're on the air.
Happy birthday to me. Happy birthday to me. Happy birthday to me. Happy birthday to... I'm sorry, Ian.
Yeah, no, that was so
am I.
pathetic. Yes.
So am I.
Line 2, what do you want?
I've got a dirty.
Oh, yes, OK, I'm sure you have. Line 3, what do you want?
I've got a dirty.
Yeah, OK, yes, thank you. Line 4, what do you want?
Yeah, I've got a...
Yeah, OK, what's going on there?
How did they do that? How did they do that?
And in the words of Desmond Lynam from...
How do they do that?
How do they do that? Right. If you want to call up the show, 0330 123 1215. I've had the busiest week of my life ever. Yes, I know, it's mad. I'm gone from working 1 night a week to working 7 days for 1 week. And I've lost my voice. But tonight's show, ladies and gentlemen, is a Birmingham special, I've decided. If you're calling up, anyone that calls up from Birmingham, Dave... Fast-track them through.
Fast-track.
They are going to get fast-tracked through.
So anyone on the top 50 and anyone from Birmingham gets fast-tracked.
I haven't got the top 50.
I've got it in front of me
Have you got the
here,
top 50? OK, right, we'll do that. Yes.
So
they get
that doesn't
fast-tracked
leave
through.
much, does it?
Well, you know...
And if your name's Sifu, who is... I think he's from Birmingham,
and he's
on the
top
list...
50, he's sorted.
Yeah.
0330 123 1215. I tell you why Birmingham is being celebrated. You can start getting those calls now. I don't want to talk to those freaks. And start jotting down numbers, because I think we're going to get a lot of that stuff before. I was in Birmingham. I've been all over the country today. This week, I say all over the country. I was in Manchester. More on that later. And Birmingham. It turns out, ladies and gentlemen, I'm still very, very famous in Birmingham. Oh, yes. They must be showing old episodes of the 11 o'clock show on Central TV or something. Because I was filming in It's TV's Iain Lee. Hey, where's Daisy? Ooh, ooh, ooh. All of this all day. I've never had anything like it. It was like being Ringo Starr at the wane of Beatlemania. 0330 123 1215. It's a Birmingham special today. Any stories, anything connected with Birmingham will get you on the air. 0330 123 1215. It's not just excluded to Birmingham, but touching on that, where are you famous? Oh, Birmingham is the only place I am famous. I'll admit that. Where are you famous? Maybe it's like your local corner shop. Maybe it's your boozer. Maybe it's outside your Nissa Happy Shopper. I don't know. It could be Devon. 0330 123 1215. Where... I'm bored of that now. Where... Oh, no, I'm not. No, finished. 0330 123 1215. Where are you famous and why? And, don't phone up and say you're famous because you killed someone. I don't really want to know that, to be honest. That's not what we're about this evening. 0330 123 1215. Also, yes, I've actually got a lot to talk about this week. I don't know if you heard last week's show, the last hour. Oh, it was like something through a second-hand copy of FHM or Razzle or something. Hey, the bloke that did Razzle's dead. Paul Raymond's dead. If that's interesting to anybody. The last hour last week, I can only apologise. It was a boob fest. It was awful. That's not what this show is about. This show is about so much more than that, for goodness sakes. So this show is going to be good, I guarantee it. But I was in Manchester this week, only for a night and a day. I don't want to diss a region, because one thing I've learnt is, in this, this kind of thing when you're broadcasting nationally, never diss a region. But Manchester's well overrated, isn't it? What is the point in Manchester? There's a lot of weird-looking people. It's small. I walked around Manchester 7 times on Tuesday. It's quite small. There's nothing... The only thing going for Manchester is Frank Sidebottom, and I didn't see him there, although he's coming in at some point. We need to sort that out. Also, I saw Richard Hammond. I've watched a bit of Richard Hammond the last couple of days. Is he not the most overrated person on television? I know there was a thing, oh my God, he nearly died in that car crash. He nearly died. Well, he didn't know, did he? He's fine. And he was on sport relief. More on that later. Just pulling stupid faces. I saw him driving a car through Africa before I came out. What's the point? He's overrated. Manchester and Richard Hammond are well overrated. Anton Deck! I remember when they were PJ and Duncan and one of them was blind. And they were quite cool then. They did like a faintly subversive alternative comedy show on Channel 4 once, and they were quite cool. But now, really? Two Geordie midgets? What's the point of them? 0330 123 1215 is the telephone number to give us a call. I want to compile a list of things, places or people that are incredibly overrated. I know I'm talking funny, it's because my voice is going, so I'm emphasising words that I wouldn't perhaps normally be emphasising. So this is what we've got so far, and this is just an hors d'oeuvres. We've got much more than this. Birmingham special. If you're from Birmingham or have a story about Birmingham, 0330 123 1215, press option 1 on the keypad. You'll come through to producer Dave. He'll find out who you are, what your number is, and he'll call you back. So it doesn't cost... I had someone today said, oh, yeah, I'm not going to call up... Wisdom Jones, in fact. I'm not going to call up Virgin because it's like, you've got to go through the keys. You don't. You press 1, Dave takes your number, he calls you back, so it don't even cost you that much. So, are you... Birmingham special. Whereabouts are you famous and for what? And things or people or places that are overrated. So far, we've got Richard Hammond and Manchester. 0330 123 1215. Let's go to line 1. It's Christopher. Hello, Christopher.
Hello, Ian.
The voice is going, but it's gonna be a lot better this show than it was last week.
Good.
Okay.
Last week's was very good.
The last hour was awful. It was all about boobs, and this is not a knocker show. We're not. That's not what we're about.
No.
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 Okay.
That's what other shows are about.
That's what other shows... Again, you've got us off to a rocking start, Christopher. I must thank you for that.
Thank you. Thank you. That's very good.
I'm being sarcastic. OK, you do that, and I'm going to look up for some new backing music that I found on my iPod. It's The Savers by Perry Kingsley, so I'll look for that. You do what you've got to do.
Oh, well, I wanted to talk to you, actually, but if you're going to do
Well, no,
that,
I can look through my iPod whilst talking to you. I'm doing it now, in fact.
OK, well, that's good. I've actually got a little thing about your top 50 list.
Oh, yes?
Because when I phoned up to be on it, I did say...
Yes.
Well, you know, what you said was that because I'd already been on that show, I couldn't be on the list.
Yes.
Now, Alan Caddick from Birmingham...
I found it! Listen to this. This is a great bit of music. This is going to be the new backing music on the show. Listen to this. Here we go.
Sounds like the ending from Living for Another Tuba, kind of.
No, listen, it's good, isn't I don't know it well. I've only heard it once this week, so I don't know it well enough to sing along with it. But this guy, Perry Kingsley, sounds like he's mental, doesn't he?
Yeah.
Anyway, right, yeah, so go on. So you're talking about the top 50 list?
Yeah, so...
If anyone, by the way, if anyone doesn't know what the top 50 list is, it's now on the Virgin website. Go to virginradio.co.uk, go to my garishly coloured page, and it will be there somewhere, I'm assured.
Yeah.
Right.
It definitely is.
Right, I'm bored of talking to you now, Christopher, so I'm going to go to Tarek. Hello, Tarek.
Hello.
Tarek, God bless you, sir. Welcome to the show. What can I do for you?
Good evening. Oh, I am a privileged member of the top 50. I'm number 17, and I feel very, very privileged.
You are getting my applause, and you're getting me a little bit horny, Tarek, as well at the same time. That's how important you are to me. In fact, you're so important you get this. There we go. Right.
Oh, I feel really good today.
Good lad. What can I do for you?
Oh, you said something, was that topic? You said something that's overrated.
Things that are overrated. So far, we have Richard Hammond and Manchester. Oh,
I agree.
And Anton Deck as well, actually.
I agree with Richard Hammond, to be honest.
He's rubbish, isn't he? I don't get... I met him once. He's a very, very nice fella, as you'd imagine, but he's completely bobbins.
I wish I could be famous for having an accident.
Yeah, that's famous. If we could all be famous for having an accident, my nan would be a superstar, let me tell you.
What about you? You've had quite a few accidents over the last year. So
all right, mate. All right, mate, calm down. Don't rub it in. What are you talking about?
Yeah, Capital and crashing into the back.
Right, I'm cutting him off, even if he's on the top 50 list. Let's who's on line 3? G-Man!
Yeah, sorry.
Okay, I have an email for you.
I was on MSN.
Okay, good, I have an email for you.
Yeah, what?
Who is the Muppet who keeps phoning up and talking total drivel and always wants 50 cents? Tell him to retune his radio, the Muppet. And idiots aside, stop cutting your callers off because you're a temperamental mental midget.
Well,
yes.
That's not nice.
It's not nice, is it?
I was about to say, this is the place where I'm famous.
Oh, here?
On the airwaves.
Oh, that's a shame.
But...
Because you're not actually...
famous but sort of hated, a bit like Tony Blair.
I'm famous but hated. Have you started an illegal war anywhere?
Well, it could be said the streets of South London aren't that safe anymore due to, but according to police statistics.
Okay, could be said. Yes.
What?
I'm going to go home. I'm going to go home tonight and play Rainbow Six Las Vegas 2.
What?
Yeah, Rainbow
Do you have
Six.
an extra copy?
No, I only got given one copy.
Maybe you could pay in the post.
No, I couldn't do that, but I could cut you off.
Yeah, but
yeah. So 0330. This guy, Perry Kingsley. Put him on your PRS. I've just found a load of Perry Kingsley. Listen to this, man. It's like Space Invaders. It's a bit rubbish, actually. Right. 0330 123 1215 is the telephone number. If you're from Birmingham, you get special priority. Also, I want to know whereabouts are you famous? It turns out I'm the biggest thing that Birmingham has ever seen ever.
Were you mobbed?
I wasn't mobbed, but I could have slept with any number of women in Birmingham had I so desired.
So you're more famous in Birmingham than you are in London?
Oh, I'm not famous.
So you can do anything in London, you can just walk, but in Birmingham you just can't even walk the streets.
I couldn't walk the streets without people coming up to me asking for photos.
Was there a crowd outside the hotel waiting for you?
No, because in the end I didn't stay in Birmingham. I stayed in Wolverhampton. If you've ever been to Wolverhampton, dear listener, if you live in Wolverhampton, you have my sincerest apologies. What is that all about? I've never seen... I didn't think places like that existed anymore. So, 0330 123 1215. It's a Birmingham special. Whereabouts are you famous? And also, things, people, places and things that are well overrated. So far, we have Richard Hammond, Anton Deck and Manchester. 0330 123 1215. Thank you. 0330 123 1215. It's Crazy Alan. Hello, Crazy Alan.
Hey, Ian.
Oh, God, it's Alan Caddy. I didn't realise that's who it was.
Hey.
Oh, let me turn the fader down. You're blowing my ears off. Yes.
Sorry, Ian.
Yes.
I'm from Birmingham, as you know.
Yes.
And you've actually spelled my name wrong on my list.
Oh, sorry, what?
You've spelled my first name wrong on my list. It's actually one L, not two.
So you spell it A-L-A-N?
That's right.
Oh, well, never mind.
Not to worry.
Not to worry.
I'm from Birmingham, and I'm really proud of my city.
You're really what of it?
Really proud of Birmingham.
Birmingham, do you know what, Alan? I'm going to be honest with you. I always wrote Birmingham off as being a dive, a dump full of filthy, thick, idiotic people who can't speak, scum of the earth, basically. It turns out, for the most part, I was wrong.
Really?
Really? It's got fit girls, it's got great people, and a fantastic shopping centre.
Yeah, we're really proud of the Bull Ring.
The Bull Ring. It's called the Bull... Why is it called the Bull Ring?
Because on the original site, in the 7th century, there was an actual bull ring there.
No, there wasn't.
Yeah, there was.
A bull... What, they would have bullfights?
No, it would be
you mean a bull's ring?
Stake on a chain to a stake, and they would get the dog stake in the bull.
Oh, I miss those days. So what, the bull is chained to a stake and the dogs would what? Just like bark at it and the bull would try and eat them or something?
Would try and pervert back at them, yeah.
It would pervert back at them?
Anyway,
yeah,
how's your week been, Ian?
Well, it's been busy, Alan.
With me, I've had a winner on the GG this week.
I didn't ask him how his week. You've been doing what on a GG?
I've had a winner on the GG.
Is that George Galloway?
No, the Gold Cup at Cheltenham.
The gold... Oh, the horses. He's talking horses, ladies and gentlemen. Yes, OK, right. How much did you win?
I put £1 to win on Denman. £1 to win on Denman. Took evens in the morning, and he went up at 9 to 4. So... Won £2. Hey, it's still a win, Ian.
Hey, listen, I didn't win £2 that day, Alan. You did.
But no, it doesn't matter how big or how small the win is. It's still a win, isn't it?
Well, yeah, yes, that's a very zen way of looking at things, yes.
And Also, we've got the Grand National in 3 weeks' time.
Oh, is that the one with the big fences?
Yeah.
I don't like the Grand National. Can you have a bet on how many horses are going to get shot at the end of it? I don't like the Grand National. I don't think it's fair.
Oh, well, I didn't know that, Ian.
Well, horses get shot. They kill, on average, at the end of the Grand National, about 7 horses because they've been made lame, blind or gay through jumping the fences wrong. Fact.
I thought that was the jockey.
No, they don't shoot jockeys.
Well, I'll tell you.
Yeah. Right, very quickly, did you say hello to Kate Lawler for me?
Well, yeah, I did on Monday morning.
And what did she say?
She said, hi, Ian, you're right.
Right, tell her I'm fine. Ask her to give me a call, because I think I've lost her number.
Well, she was skiing yesterday.
She was what?
She went skiing yesterday.
Skiing, yes, right.
So she wasn't in the studio. They had some guy off Channel 4's Balls of Steel.
Oh, Mark Dolan?
Negsy.
Oh, OK. Oh, I don't know. Right, Alan, I've got to go.
Right, cheers to Ian.
Yeah, bye. Delina.
Hello?
Hello, Delina. You're live on the Virgin radio station, the home of the hits and the home of the Jeff Show.
Yeah, I know.
I know.
Anyway, how are you, Ian? How's your voice?
I'm on the... Listen, my voice... Is my voice sounding sexy today?
Oh, very.
It's sounding super sexy, super...
Yeah.
Highly horny.
Saucy.
Yes, saucy lady. Yes.
Very saucy.
Right. Yes. What's the point of this call, Delina?
To say hi, obviously.
OK, well, you've done that. Thanks for calling. 0330 123 1215. More of your calls after this.
Iain Lee.
The Sunday Night Show.
Virgin Radio.
0330 123 1215 is the telephone number. I'm here till 1 o'clock. Let's go to line 6, and it's Hector. Hello, Hector.
Hello, Ian.
Hector, listen to this. Have you got time to listen to a rude email?
I do indeed.
OK, have a listen to this. Ian, I've been a listener of Virgin Radio for years, and I have to say that you are terrible. You're rude, arrogant, and I'm guessing we'll probably stop reading this about here as you're so sure of your importance and brilliance. You cut off callers who have the decency to call you. You talk about absolute crap. You are quite honestly the rudest presenter I've ever been aware of. I don't think you should have a radio show, seeing as you can't even be polite to anyone. I know this is probably your angle, and is most probably how you attract an audience. I just want you to know that I, and I can only assume many others, believe you're a joke, and should not be on the radio, says Dean Kelham. Well, Dean... Dean, up your bum! There we go. That's a witty, clever comeback for Dean. Dean, listen, I will say this. You can email in all your stroppy emails all you want. It doesn't matter. I'm here for a year. I'm covering for Jeff for at least 3 weeks in this year, and I may even get more nights on a Sunday. So, you know, that's tough for you lot. But phone up. If you don't like the show, phone up, and we will have a grown-up adult discussion. 0330 123 1215. Don't send emails in. That's the coward's way. Anyone can sit in a computer and go, oh, do you know what? I don't like something. I'm going to write a slightly stroppy email with a category C swear word in and send it off, and that'll bloody well teach him. Anyone can do that. It's easy. 0330 123 1215. Dean, have you got balls, or are you a big baby without balls? Right, Hector.
Hello again.
Yes, sir, you're on the... Hello again, as Neil Diamond sang many, many times. Are you a Neil Diamond fan, Hector?
Not the biggest.
You should be. You should be. He is flipping brilliant.
I prefer Neil Young.
What do you mean you're too young? Have you heard of the Bible?
No, I prefer Neil Young.
Oh, you prefer Neil Young? OK, well, I'll give... Did you go and see Neil Young recently?
No, my dad never goes to concerts.
Oh... You're what? Hang on, what was that? I wasn't even listening to what you just said.
Why not?
Well, I was busy looking for some Neil Diamond on my iPod to teach you youngsters a thing or two about proper music. That's why. Anyway,
play one of his next. I'll listen to it.
Okay, I'm going to hang on. And well, hang on a second. We can do this. Let's make this the important thing. Hang on a second. Let's find. Have I got? Hang on a second. I haven't got the Jazz Singer soundtrack on it. Hang on a minute. Here we go. Let's have. Here we go. Hang on. Who could not love this? Hang on. This is Neil Diamond. This is Neil Diamond at his best. I know it's Virgin, but who gives a stuff? Listen to this. This is Solitary Man live. Come on, listen. Shh, everyone, just calm down. Here we go. Neil Diamond live on Virgin. Yeah, home with the hits. It's a bit boring, actually. Yeah, you're right, Hector. You got a good point there. Right, what can I do for you?
I'm calling in to say some things that are overrated. I've got 4 of them.
Let's have your 4. So far on the overrated list, we have Richard Hammond, Anton Deck, and Manchester. Have you ever been to Manchester?
I haven't. I don't really want to.
Don't go. It's overrated. Don't. Whereas Birmingham, turns out, I laughed at Birmingham. I poo-pooed Birmingham. Turns out it's a brilliant place to go.
Do you like Liverpool?
I haven't been to Liverpool for about 8 years, so I couldn't tell you off the top of my head.
Oh, shame.
Never mind. I will go. Right, Hector. So come on. What 4 have you got?
Okay, I've got the environment.
The environment is overrated. I'm with you on that one.
But a lot of hate and like global warming and stuff. The environment's been around, 100 billion years. It's going to be around 100 billion more.
Or it could end tomorrow. Who knows? Who knows? But I'm on your side, Hector. Yes, what else?
Secondly, Amy Winehouse. She's got a bad haircut.
Whoa. Time out. I quite like Amy Winehouse. I think she's pretty good.
I'm not saying that she's overrated. I'm saying that the newspapers overrate her.
Well, no. This is an important thing. Because we're discussing things that are overrated. So you brought her up. You're saying she's overrated. I can't let you have that.
Indeed, her music is brilliant.
Yes.
But, yeah, sure, she takes drugs and she has a bad haircut and sings music. Every other musician in the last 100 years.
You don't need to wave your hands and say, no, that's not libelling Amy Winehouse. That's not a libel. She's clean now, so she did take drugs in the past. She's clean now. That's not a libel, David. Come on now.
It was just to make sure that we said it was in the past.
It was in the past. She's clean now. She's clean now. We all know that, and we all wish her great success with that. I'm not going to let you put Amy Winehouse on the list.
Fine, Amy Winehouse is officially off the list.
Let's see what if the next one is a no-go, then I'm going to have to cut you off, sir.
Fine.
I'm going to turn you down, Dave, because your air conditioning is so flipping loud.
Turn the air conditioning off. It's like a furnace in here. I came in here earlier, and it was about 150 degrees, and the air conditioning doesn't work.
Right, he's having a stroke. What's going on?
It's only just started working now.
Calm down.
Well, I'm really hot.
Right, you can have your aircon on, but you faded down. Right, go on. Yes, Hector.
Richard and Judy.
Yes, I'll put them on there. Go on.
I know. The thing is, they are a middle-aged couple with more Botox than a surgeon.
Well, no, you're right. I am going to cut you off now because you are bordering on the realms of libelers. I'm sure there is no Botox in the Richard and Judy thing. In fact, they're not going on the list because I want to make peace with Richard and Judy. Yes, Richard Madeley slagged me off in an article in GQ magazine last year. I don't hold a grudge against that. Richard and Judy, if you're listening, I would like to extend the hand of friendship to you both. And let's go out for dinner. Let's go out for dinner. I'll bring Dave so he can act as a chaperone, make sure there's no funny business going on. I was nearly on the Richard and Judy show last week.
Why weren't you in the end?
Well, I don't know.
Were you in Birmingham?
No, it was...
you were too busy being papped and signing autographs in Birmingham.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. I'm a big star in Birmingham. But I'm not letting Richard and Judy go on that list, I'm afraid. There's no Botox in Richard and Judy. Judy's a fine-looking woman. Richard's a fine-looking man, if I had to. If my arm was being twisted, I would.
You go for Richard over Judy?
No, I'd go for Judy first. Let's make no bones about it. I'm getting into a terrible mess here. 0330 123 1215, time for a song, thank you. I was alone, I took a ride, I didn't know what I would find. Hey! My voice is shot to pieces, man, I tell you, it's terrible. Let's go through these calls quick. Lauren!
Hello.
Hello, Lauren.
Hello.
What's your favourite Beatles song?
Oh, God, probably, I really like Hey Jude and, Help.
Help? Oh, no, Help's a good one, actually. Yeah, we're playing a Beatles song later. What Beatles song are we playing? Oh, Ticket to Ride, that's a nice one as well. Right, anyway, Lauren, what can I do for you?
Subway is incredibly overrated.
What is?
Subway.
Subway?
The sandwich shop.
I like the Subway sandwiches. I think they're pretty darn tasty.
But, see, I don't like the way they make them. It's like the cheese comes out of the bag and I think the lettuce
That's the thing.
Out of the bag too.
That's the thing I like about them, the fact that the cheese... Dave, you like... I'm not saying you're a big fella, but you look like you might enjoy a Subway every now and then.
From time to time.
They're a good... The thing about Subway, the nicest smelling shop in the world after the Body Shop.
It's the plastic cheese that puts me off it, really.
But I like that. I like that kind of processed cheese.
Yeah. No, it does. It's not quite right, and the lettuce doesn't look so appetising.
Exactly, the lettuce. Oh,
it's got a bit brown on the edges.
No, right now. What have you just done, David? There's me trying to even the balance and stuff. You can't say Subway. No, they don't. Subway give you fresh lettuce. Go and read your Ofcom guidebook.
But no, that's my opinion from what I saw when I went in.
That stands up in an Ofcom tribunal, doesn't it? No, you're both wrong. It's not going on the list. Subway, and by the way, if Subway are listening and they want to give us some free sandwiches, you're more than welcome to. We'll have some of that. I'm sorry, Lauren, good effort.
Oh.
Yeah, she sounded disappointed. Yes, it's Egg Pie and Chips Boy.
Yeah, hi.
Yes, you've got 15 seconds.
Yeah, hi. Yeah, Bruce Forsyth.
Yes.
Yeah, he's a bit overrated.
He's overrated. I'll put him on the list.
Yeah, and one more thing.
You've got 5 seconds.
Yeah, hold on. Yeah, can I be number 1?
No, get out of it. Right, let's go to, it's Barry in Watford.
How dare you?
What?
Forsyth is one of the major contributors to light entertainment in this country.
Yes, exactly. And he's flipping awful, Barry, as you should know. Shut up.
Get out of town.
Yeah, you get out of town now.
He's the face of Saturday night.
Well, yeah,
he's the face of Saturday tea time.
He's the face of a slap backside.
Well, I'm the face of Saturday tea time, Saturday lunchtime, breakfast and snacks in between.
I don't actually know. You're just rambling tonight, Barry.
That's silly.
Yes.
Can I say what I was going to talk about?
Well, can I go through what we've got so far?
Yeah, certainly.
Have you any stories connected with Birmingham, as tonight's show is indeed a Birmingham special?
No, I'll pass on that.
OK. Whereabouts are you famous? Because I'm very famous in Birmingham.
I'm very famous in Watford.
OK.
In Hertfordshire, yes.
Things that are...
No, we're going no further with that.
No, we've done that one. OK, that's a non-starter. Yes. Things that are overrated. So far we have Richard Hammond.
Yes.
Anthony and Declan.
Yes.
Manchester.
Yes.
The Environment.
Yes.
And Bruce Forsyth.
I thoroughly concur with all of those, with the exception of Forsyth.
Okie dokie. Is it worth going? If we carry on, will we get something funny out of you, or should we...
Here we go.
OK.
Well, it's not that fun, it's interesting. I had a cholesterol test.
It's Barry, it's neither funny nor interesting, my friend. But we'll persevere. Carry on.
The point is, the doctor told me with some certainty that I was on the way out. It was 7.5 on the cholesterol scale.
That is a bad thing to have.
It's bad. It's bad. Well, do you know what? Since then, I've not taken a blind bit of notice. I've had chicken skin tonight.
Yeah.
I've had shortbread with chocolate on it.
Yeah.
I've had any amount of booze.
Right.
I've had about 400 Lambert and Butler this afternoon.
OK.
And am I dead? No, I'm very much alive. So that's what I like to stick on your list, doctors with their tests.
So doctors are overrated?
I went to the doctor the other day.
Is this going to be interesting or funny?
He says, Barry, you've got to stop debating. And he said, at least till I finish the examination.
Right, all right. I'm going to have to cut you off now for being vulgar.
Bye-bye.
I'll probably have to ban you for a week.
Oh, God. Sorry, bye.
There we go. I can only apologise. 0330 123 1215. I'm going to have to play a record now, I think. More of your calls after this. Thank you.
Iain Lee.
The Sunday Night Show.
Virgin Radio.
I'm seeing this like in 3 weeks. In Tokyo. Because it's all booked up now. We're going soon. We've got to have a countdown on the whiteboard in the kitchen. We're counting down the days.
And a big gig.
Well, it's going to be a tiny gig. It's like a small... I don't know what the...
Are you seeing them in a very, very tiny venue?
Yeah, I'll find the name of the venue. Maybe someone will know it. It's like tiny. It's just recorders and tubas and ukuleles.
The recorder quartet.
Yes. Do you know what my girlfriend asked me?
Go on.
How many people are in the band?
That's embarrassing.
She did.
Yeah.
I was like, there are 5, obviously.
Yeah. 5 in a quartet. Perfect.
I can say that. Oh, no, she's driving to work now, so I can't say that. Sorry, Fandango, I do apologise, but we have the countdown and we're going to Japan, and I'm very excited. I've been practising... Look, I've got my Japanese letters, hang on. I know it don't work on the radio, but this is I've been at Wembley all day doing stuff and hanging out with Gemma Atkinson. I have Gemma Atkinson's phone number.
Yeah, I've seen all the pictures, actually. On the couch. You on the couch.
Yes.
Gemma with her feet on your knees.
Can I say, what a delightful young lady she is.
You can.
Oh, sorry, there's a webcam there, isn't there? I shouldn't have done that. I don't think I've lost my cards, look. Oh, nuts, I've got all this... Oh, no, look, here we go, look. I know. Be with you in a second, Vicky, be with you in a second, Gary.
Right.
Yeah, just...
Yeah.
So, look at that, that's a Japanese letter, right? You see that?
When he says a letter, as in a letter of the alphabet, or just a letter that somebody's written to somebody else?
It's a letter of the second alphabet, the katakana.
Right.
I think, I'm only learning these now, I think that's so...
Do you plan to, if you get lost, do you plan to take these cards with you and start spelling out words?
Yes.
So that people can direct you back to your hotel?
Oh, look, I'm going to show you my skills. Tsu. It says it on the back, you see?
Yeah.
That is... Ka, ki, ku, ke. That's ke.
So it's got the phonetics on the back?
Yeah, man, it's wicked. Look. That's a little man having a wee. That means it's to. Fantastic. Come on, ladies and gentlemen. I'm learning katakana. Is there somewhere we can have a katakana competition? Probably not, no. It's very dull for anyone apart from me and the Japanese. Who wants to go first, Gary or Vicky?
Me.
Go on, then.
Me.
No,
me.
Fight.
No, me.
Let them fight it out. Come on, then.
I'll beat him.
Lady first.
She ain't no lady. That's Vicky in Croydon.
Why, is she a transsexual?
No, I don't know, Vicky. Vicky, I've never asked you that question. Are you a transsexual?
Well, who knows?
Of course, that's the kind of question you ask any lady when you meet them.
Yeah, that's going to win you so many brownie points.
Oh, dear.
Oh, cheers.
Yeah, steady on. Right, Gary, I'm going to let you go first, because you sound like you could be trouble. Yes.
Okay, yeah, overrated people, posh people.
Yes.
Yeah, they're overrated, and I'm famous in Newmarket and Cambridge.
Whoa, hang on, let's calm down. There's a lot of things here. You're saying the posh are overrated?
Yeah, we went to a university thing on Friday night, and we were called ruffians. Me and a person who closely resembled G-Man.
Were they standing on the top of a hill, looking down at you and calling you a ruffian?
No, we walked past them because we weren't in tuxes, and they called us ruffians.
Did they actually use the word ruffians?
Ruffians.
Man, these people are not only posh, they've come back from the 1950s. This is incredible. OK,
yeah.
And you're famous where?
In Newmarket and Cambridge.
Pourquoi?
Newmarket, because in my old school, they have a picture of me in the media room. Well,
what?
It's actually Doug, the cartoon character, but I closely resemble it.
What cartoon character?
Doug.
Who's Doug? Is he like George and Lynn?
I think so. I'm just told I'm famous.
Do you ever used to read George and Lynn,
No.
Dave? Do you know what it is, though?
I've never heard of it.
Do you know what George and Lynn is, don't you, Vicky?
No. Oh, yeah, in the sun.
It's in the sun. It's the little comic strip where it's a couple, a middle-aged couple, and they're swingers, and they're naked.
Okay.
And it always ends with her sort of showing her breasts and going, do you want sex?
Yeah, that's why I never read it.
I don't read the Sun, I look at the Sun.
Can someone get me a copy of the Sun? Do they still have George and Lynn in?
They do.
I once phoned up the Sun, this is absolutely true, because I was very bored, and complained that there was an episode of George and Lynn where they kept their clothes on for the whole episode. She's got some body, that Lynn. Yes, sorry, Gary, yes.
Can you come on my radio show?
Well, it depends. What is it?
On what? Contractual reasons.
What?
Contractual reasons.
Oh, no, you've not... I've asked you a question and you've just gone contractual reasons. What is that?
Oh, sorry.
What is it?
What is it? It's a music show.
Right, where?
Cambridge.
Oh, what, on that 208 thing?
No, 209.
Oh, I was one out.
Yeah.
I've been on that.
I'll come on it again.
All right, fine.
Cool?
Yeah.
Next Monday?
What, this Monday?
No, next Monday.
What, send me an email.
All right, I will.
Good lad, thank you, bye-bye. He was boring, wasn't he? Right, but I'm happy to go on any other... I have a contract where I could go and be on Radio 4 if I wanted to right now. Right, not this second, but, straight after. Anyway, Vicky, who may or may not have had a penis at some point in her life. Oh, that came out wrong, actually. I didn't mean that. We know you no, right, steady, there are young ears, always... I'm delirious, because I've been all over the country in a minibus, and then I spent the last 2 days in a room at Wembley. This is what I want to talk about in the next hour, right? I had to introduce a lot of computer games and a lot of bands with Gemma Atkinson, who is wonderful, right?
She's really sweet, actually.
She is lovely. I've got her phone number,
Did you
fellas.
ask her to come on the show?
No, I didn't.
Oh.
I'll send her a text.
That was an opportunity missed.
I'll send her... Well, what would she do if she came on the show?
Just chat.
You just want to drop some change and get her to bend over and pick it up. That's what you want.
No, that's what you think I want.
Yes.
Can I just say, Gemma Atkinson,
yes.
She's so attractive, and you know how there's this thing amongst women where they don't like each other if they're attractive and stuff?
Yeah.
She's one of the very few people she's just liked across the board because she's so sweet.
Yeah. Would you?
What, if I was a lesbian?
No, if you had to.
If I was forced to, probably.
Wow.
Yeah.
And of course her dad invented the Atkinson diet. Anyway, right, so this is the next hour of the show. I had to introduce these bands, and I didn't know any of these bands. There was the wonderful Beth Rowley, who I've fallen in love with, and she's great. She's really sweet. There was some, but what they called the GoBots, Go Audio or something. I don't know, nonsense. Fools, the lot of them. And I could have them all in a fight any day of the week. And then there was a band called We Are Scientists, who I was really looking forward to seeing, right? Because I've read a lot about them, and I've heard that they're supposed to be really good and very exciting and a bit quirky and a bit intelligent, a bit art pop, art rock, all this kind of stuff. So I was looking forward to seeing them, right? So there's me muggins. They're the last band of the last day. And I've got all the information on the card. I'm reading from a card. And I said, well, coming up next, we've got We Are Scientists, and they've just done this tour, and their new album is this. And I read the name of the album. It was printed wrong, right? So everyone in the audience went, no, you've got the album wrong. No, you've got the album wrong. I said, I'm terribly sorry. What's the name of the album? I corrected myself. I said, right, here they are. Here's the band. I went off stage. We Are Scientists, who I've been waiting all weekend to hear, because I've heard really good things about them, came on and goes, geez, I don't know if computer games rot your brain, but that MC's really doing my head in. I hate the guy. I thought, you horrible... And so I went upstairs and... no, category A swear word. I went upstairs and played Guitar Hero. I thought, if you're going to diss me, I'm not going. So I want to know... This will turn into a topic, don't worry. 0330 123 1215. Have you ever been dissed by the band or the artist at a gig? That's what I want to... It's a very specific one. We've been quite vague so far. It's a specific one. I was dissed by We Are Scientists. Have you, in the audience, maybe you spilt a drink on someone, maybe you were dancing too aggressively or shouting too loudly, or you got up on stage. Have you ever been dissed by a band at a gig? 0330 123 1215.
Would you like to diss them now? Because we've got some We Are Scientists where I could play it and you go, no, take it off, it's rubbish.
Yeah, go on, play it.
So if I went like that...
Yeah. I turn off, it's rubbish.
There you go.
The thing is, I quite like them, but I can't listen to them now, because I was humiliated. Vicky, you've never been dissed by a band at a gig, have you?
No.
It's a shame.
I was actually dissed by... Oh, God, what are they called? They were really famous, like, double act in the 80s.
To me...
Pace.
Hale and Pace dissed you?
Yeah, well, Pace did, but then I dissed him back.
What? Whoa, hang on. What happened? And if it gets libelous, I'll stop you.
No, right, OK, when I was about 16, I was hanging around in the bar at Poole Arts Centre. I wasn't drinking.
No.
They weren't serving me.
No.
And we saw them at the bar, and my friend was saying to them, go and get their autograph.
Yeah, of course.
Like 16-year-olds do that kind of thing.
Hale and Pace, yeah.
So anyway, I went over to him, and he was, like, really nonchalant. The one with the moustache, you know, the
fat one.
With the moustache, yeah. And he was really sort of nonchalant and doing the whole, like, celebrity thing, and, you know, yes, little girl, I'll give you an autograph. But then dropped the paper, and he looked at me, and looked down at it, and looked at me again to pick it up.
Yeah.
And I said to him,
oh, no.
This
is awful.
Just because you're famous doesn't mean I'm going to pick it up for you.
But hang on, you want... Well, what did he say to you?
Well, he was dissing me by looking at me as if
But
he
hang
was
on,
going to pick it
it's
up,
your bit of paper, woman.
What?
It's your bit of paper that you want him to write his name on. OK, so you've been... if anyone can beat being dissed by Hale and Pace, you've only got 20 seconds to tell me what you phoned in for, because I've got to play Bruce Springsteen.
It's actually more to the point. I want you to answer a question. Why do horses go gay when they lose the Grand National?
I don't know.
You said it earlier on.
No.
I want clarification as to why.
Well, no. Did I?
Yes, you did.
Well, if I did, it was a Freudian slip.
Well, you said it.
Well, I say a lot of things.
Otherwise it's libelous.
I say a lot of things. I don't necessarily mean them. Here come the Beatles and Dancing in the Dark.
Iain Lee.
Hello.
The Sunday Night Show.
Virgin Radio.
Yes. Right, 0330 123 1215 is the phone number. Let's have a brief recap. Dave, what's wrong with you? You're making...
No, it's so hot in here.
Right.
And if I turn the air conditioning on, it sounds like when I bring the mic up, I'm in a hurricane.
Right.
And otherwise, if I don't, I'm boiling hot.
Right, so what's that got to do with me?
It's nothing to do with you.
But then why are you being a little bit arsey about it?
Because, you know, I need my comfort.
If anyone was watching on the webcam, you would have seen a few minutes ago, Dave come into we're in two separate studios. If you don't know how it works, Dave's in the studio next to me, taking your phone calls. I'm in here making bloody good radio, let's be honest. Let's not mess around here. You would have seen him come in here and just be like a stroppy teenager. It's not it isn't my fault, and there's nothing I can do about it, and I'll be honest, I don't care.
Which is perfect for our partnership, that I'm struggling and you don't care.
Well, what do you want me to do? What do you want me to do?
I'd like somebody to maybe come down from upstairs, anybody who's around, and fan me.
The only person in the building is Tim Litchfield, and we know what he's like. He won't fan you.
No.
He's lazy.
I need a woman hanging from the ceiling on a trapeze.
Jesus.
Fanning me.
Right, I'm turning your fader down. Okay. Apologies there for... Oh, hang on a second, sorry, I didn't realise I did that. That did. Right, so... Let's have apologies if Dave answers the phone when you call up on 0330 123 1215 and he's a little bit stroppy. You have my sincerest... Don't be rude when they call up.
I'm charming when they call up.
I bet he is. It was a bit sleazy, that, wasn't it? A little bit sleazy. Iain Lee Show, Virgin Radio. I've decided I'm going to start mentioning the radio station, just in case the kids out there have got Radar Diaries. They can tick it now. Tick it now. Put a cross in it. Virgin, me, this time of night. Thank you. So... Birmingham special, and I've got to say, thanks to everyone who's called in with their stories about Birmingham. We've been overwhelmed by people from Birmingham calling in and talking about Birmingham. 0330 123 1215. The reason we're talking about that, it turns out I'm still very, very famous in Birmingham. I don't know why. Is Central TV still going? And if so, then maybe they're showing old episodes of Rise, or maybe even Stand Up Live or something. So where are you famous? Maybe it's your local pub. It could be your corner shop. It could be Dorset. We just don't know. 0330 123 1215. We're also asking things that are overrated. Things, people, places or things. Yes, Dave?
Oh, no, I was thinking, when you said that they might still be showing Rise...
What show? Yes.
I think maybe enough time has passed so that back then, if it was Monday the 18th of February...
Yes.
Enough time has passed, maybe 7 years, where they can show it again, so it looks like it's live, because you're saying it's Monday the 18th of February.
I'll stop you. It was 5 years ago, not 7. But when does the calendar go round? When can I start using an old calendar?
Exactly.
Well, I see what you've done there.
Maybe that's what they're doing. Maybe that's why you're so famous over there, that they're showing reruns, because it fits in.
Repeats, we're not Americans.
Repeats,
Thank
sorry.
you. Yes, of a series.
And it fits in with the calendar.
Well, can someone... we need a scientist or a mathematician or a boffin. When can I start using old calendars? When do they catch up? 0330 123 1215. It wouldn't be 7... Would it? No, it wouldn't be 7 years, because the leap year...
Because of the leap year, so it might be 6.
6 years.
Yeah, how long did you do Rise for?
I did it for a year, so it's not... So next year they could show it.
Next year? Well, I might be somebody who might be able to tell you...
I need someone to call in. When can they start showing Rise again? Yeah, like, that's never going to happen. 0330 123 1215. Things are overrated. Richard Hammond, Anton Deck, Manchester. And interestingly enough, no one has called in from Manchester to defend it. I wonder why. The Environment, Bruce Forsyth and The Posh. And have you ever been dissed at a gig by the band? That's the specific thing. After I was dissed by We Are Scientists to the point where I shall ban them from ever being played on the Virgin radio station on Sunday nights between 10 and 1. Mick, hello, Mick.
Hello.
Hello, sir. What can I do for you?
Hi, fella. Listen, all I'm going to say is my dad was from Birmingham.
Right. Oh, well done, sir.
Yeah. It's a terrible town. Absolutely nonsense. Very old and just didn't like it at all. Ian, would you do me a favour?
Well, it depends what it is. If it's touch your winky, then I'm going to have to say no.
No, you don't have to do that, fella. Listen, I listened to you on your other radio station beforehand.
Yes.
Okay. Now, what I need you to do is ask your listeners one question from what I asked J.O.B. Couldn't do it.
Okay, right, stop speaking in riddles and spit it out, man.
Okay, right. What I want to know is what the name Canning Town comes from.
For anyone who doesn't... Oh, God. For anyone who's not living in a rubbish part of London, then Canning Town is a rubbish part of London, yes?
It is indeed.
Right, and why would you want to know that?
Because I just do. I want to know what Canning means. Please.
Well, hang on. Someone's just called in who think... Hour?
Yes?
You think you know the answer to that, do you?
No way. He's just chatting rubbish.
So what does Canning Town mean, Hour?
I have no idea. Never heard of it.
I hope that answers
your... London, but I've never heard of it ever in my life.
I hope that answers your question, Mick.
Oh.
Yeah. Right. Hour.
Yeah.
Oh, God. What do you want?
Konnichiwa.
Konnichiwa. Konbanwa.
I don't know Japanese, but I am Japanese.
Hang on. What?
I don't know Japanese, but I am Japanese.
Right. Whereabouts in Japan are you from?
Hong Kong.
Right. Right. If you're going to pretend to be Japanese, right?
I'm joking.
Well, I know you're joking because you're putting on a silly Japanese accent. And if you're gonna name a place in Japan, name a place in Japan, not an island just off of the mainland China that we owned up until 1999. Okay. Okay.
You know
no. Hour. For being slightly racist, I have to cut you off. Yeah, I have to. Them's the rules.
That was rubbish.
That was awful, wasn't it?
That was rubbish.
That was terrible. That was, I don't listen. If you want to phone up and try and prank us, you're more. I don't mind that at all. I don't mind, but do it better than that. It's like when you're speaking to a kid, right? Who's obviously like 14. How old are you? 26. What year were you born? 1989? No, just...
Maths was never their strong point. Yeah.
Just do a little bit of research. That's a shame. Right, let's go to Sean. Hello, Sean. Sean, who's this?
Hello.
Is this Sean?
Yeah, it is.
Right. Oh, what do you want?
I was at Wembley today when you messed up on the old We Are Scientists thing.
Oh, God, yeah. They did. What did he say what did he say when he dissed me?
He said that he couldn't stand the MC. He wasn't happy.
Unbelievable, isn't it? What? I was only reading it off a bit of cards.
It wasn't your fault.
I was genuinely looking forward to them. All weekend I've been looking forward to them. And it turns out they're a bunch of...
They're nice people, really. I met them in Cambridge the other week. They were nice people.
Well, then why did he come on stage and diss me? I've been doing that, right, since 8 o'clock Saturday through to 6 o'clock Saturday night, 8 o'clock Sunday through to 6. I was knackered. I was reading it off a bit of card, like he would have known I was, and then he comes on and disses me.
You should sack the person and write on the card, shouldn't you, really?
Well, do you know what, Sean? Let's just say I got paid enough dirty money that weekend for me not to be bothered about being dissed by some indie band from the United States of Canada or wherever they're from.
Exactly.
But he did diss me, didn't he?
He did.
Yeah.
But it doesn't matter. You got paid, so
if only it was like the Rolling Stones or something that dissed me. That would be cool.
Yeah.
You know, so
it would increase your fame.
Well, it would do, totally, but it's just some... Did you see any of the other bands?
I saw Yumi at 6, and, nah, they're rubbish.
I wanted to say... I don't know what the trend is with all these bands these days. Pull your trousers up. Pull your flipper... I don't want to see your backside.
Ridiculous, ain't it? Ridiculous.
All of them, they got their trousers... How do they keep their trousers just below their bums without falling down?
I really don't know. Take some skill.
It takes some skill.
I have a person who's overrated.
Go on.
Ron Weasley, or Rupert Grint.
Oh, yeah.
Today, he was at Wembley.
Was he?
And we were queuing up for the Call of Duty game.
Yeah.
And he got ushered in front of us.
Sorry.
And we played him and gave him a good thrashing. So he's rubbish.
So you thrashed Ron Weasley at Call of Duty?
I did. That's my claim to fame.
Sean, you're a good lad. It's appreciated. Let's go to Gary. Hello, Gary.
Hello.
Hello, sir. What can I do for you?
I met the We Are Scientists, right, at a Cambridge gig. Yeah, it's me again, by the way. And they loved me, right? I shouted out in a crowd of 100 people, will you come on my radio show? Stop the whole gig. They came on. They gave me an interview afterwards.
Right, so they've been on your show?
Yeah.
I can't come on any show that's had We Are Scientists on.
Oh, no. Oh, please.
No, I can't. I'm sorry. I was really looking forward to them, and I was proper dissed by them. Listen, I'm just a performing monkey, We Are Scientists. I'm a monkey taking dirty money. I was given a card with an album on it. It was not your album. I wasn't to know that. Oh, I made up a rude name for that band, which I can't even say on the radio. Right. I am losing my voice, so I don't know if this will survive till 1 o'clock, so I do need more of you to call in and kind of talk for me. 0330 123 1215. I know that listening to the Virgin radio station, as you are, you may not be that used to calling in. There's not that many shows where you can. I know Jeff and Christian and a few others, but there's not that many shows where it's well, this is the show where it's mostly talking. The way it works, don't be scared. If you're intelligent and you're nice, I shall be nice to you. If you're an idiot and an idiot, I'll cut you off. 0330 123 1215. You can call up about any of these things that I've mentioned. Birmingham Special, Where Are You Famous, things that are overrated, ever been dissed at a gig by a band, or you can call in about your own stuff, right? It doesn't have... If you've got anything you want to get off your chest, you call up 0330 123 1215. I think you press button 1. You'll then speak to Dave. He'll ask you who you are, what your number is, and then he'll call you back. So it don't even cost you that much money. Let's take one more call before we play a record. Let's go to Simon. Hello, Simon.
Hello, Simon.
Yes, you're Simon.
Yeah, I'm Simon. I'm from Birmingham, and I'm a very big fan of you. Sorry, I'm a bit excited.
Right. What? This is the second worst wind-up call I've ever had.
I'm sorry.
Okay, right. So, or we can just play records all night. That's also an option. I'm quite happy to do that. Rob, did you watch Lost tonight?
Pardon?
Well, you should have done it. It's good.
Oh, I didn't watch it, no.
Well, you should have watched it. It was good.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it was good. You should have watched it.
Oh, I'm afraid I missed it.
You should have watched it. It was good.
Okay.
Yeah, it was a good one tonight. So you didn't see it?
Huh? I didn't see it. No, I don't watch Lost.
Oh, you should have watched it. It was a good one tonight.
Oh, I fancy watching it because, you know, it sounds like... Because you're talking it on the show all the time.
Well, it was a good... Tonight's was a good one. You should have watched it, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
it's a shame.
It is a shame, because I think, personally, you should have watched it tonight.
Yeah, I think so too.
Shall I tell you why?
Huh?
It was a good one, that's why.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Can I talk about what I want to talk about now?
Oh, sorry, Rob. Is it Lost by any chance?
No.
No, that's a shame, because tonight's was a good one. Right, what did you want to talk about?
Things that are overrated.
Oh, yeah, go on.
Well, you know that show that's going to be on now, I'd Do Anything?
The what? I'd Do Anything?
Yeah, you know, it's about who wants to be Nancy or Oliver. They did one about for Joseph.
Oh, yeah, this is the new thing where they've ripped off their own idea. So whereas before they found Lee Meads for Joseph, they're now doing... someone's doing Oliver now.
Yeah, I think it's really overrated.
Well, has it been rated, though? For it to be overrated, it has to have been rated at some point.
Well, I just think people make a bit of a big deal of it.
Of what?
Lost?
No,
not
Lost.
It's, you know, that reality show.
Right, I'd Do Anything. But it's only just started.
I know, but the other ones were rubbish, so...
So this one must be rubbish by definition. Who won Dancing on Ice? Do you know?
No, I saw a bit of it. Yeah.
I saw, because let's be honest, that Suzanne Shaw, she goes out with JK or Joel, or one of them, I think. She's a right sort, isn't she? Which one does she go out with? It's one of them.
She's going out with JK.
How did he wangle that? Because he's only tiny. He's a nice fella. Well, I say that.
He's a very nice fella.
I've only said hello to him, and he rubbed his... I saw him once. He rubbed his privates on a glass door. They were kept in their trousers, but it was still inappropriate, I thought.
At Virgin Radio?
Yeah, in the room down there. I was doing an interview on the phone.
Did he press his bum cheeks up there first, or did he just do...
He did that.
Well, to you?
One of them did. I don't know which one's which.
Right. JK is the slightly tanned, more svelte looking.
Right. And Joel's the tall, fat one.
Well, no, I wouldn't...
That's what you were saying, Dave.
No,
that's out of order.
He's thinner.
That is out of order, mate.
He's thinner.
They're both very...
They're both beautiful men.
Slim,
they're both beautiful
smooth men. Very smooth.
They are. They're very well-defined.
Smooth. Anyway, why are you going on about that, Rob?
Yeah, I was just thinking it's, you know, people make a bit of a big deal about it.
What, about JK and Joel? They're nice people. What are you talking about? Don't be so rude.
No, JK and Joel are brilliant.
Well, let's not get carried away here. You know, Einstein was brilliant, right? Susie Quattro was brilliant. JK and Joel are very good, but they're not. You couldn't call them brilliant in the true sense of the word.
By that rationale, where do we fall? If Einstein was a genius and brilliant, and JK and Joel are very good, where do we fit into this?
We're bobbins. We're just barely getting by. Yeah, terrible, lazy. Sorry, Rob. What?
I like them.
Then why have you phoned up to talk about Lost and JK and Joel? I don't see the connection, Rob.
Oh, no, I was talking about that reality show, saying it's... You know,
but JK and Joel aren't on it, Rob. Rob, listen, I'm going to let you go, because I don't think you know what you're talking about. You've had a good effort, but you're not really sure. Right, 0330 123 1215. Who won the skating on ice? It must have been Suzanne Shaw. She got perfect marks on when I saw her skating. Great. Anyway, 0330 123 1215. Ever been dissed at a gig by the band? Where are you famous? By the way, it is a Birmingham special. You may not have got that from any of the calls that we've had this evening, but we are celebrating the magic of Birmingham, things that are overrated. Oh, yeah, here's a question for you. What is the point of, and have you ever been to a roller disco? 0330 123 1215.
The Sunday Night Show.
Iain Lee.
Oh, yes, what about Iain Lee?
Iain Lee.
How about rock and roll?
Virgin Radio.
I don't know about you, Eduardo, but I always double bag it. Yes. What you know, it's a sensible message. Eduardo, what can I do for you?
Caught me off guard.
Well, what are you doing?
Did you manage to catch that Japanese wrestling ladies show yet?
Oh, no, I didn't.
Oh, damn you fool.
Oh, well, remind me what channel it's on.
It's below the 9s and above the 2s.
So somewhere between the 9s and the 2s on the Sky.
Yeah, probably about 280 something.
Will it be on tonight when I get home at 1:30? Because Fandango's out at work.
I don't know. It's on Saturdays.
So no. Then.
Perhaps you can catch a live version of it when you go to.
I'll have a look at a Babecast instead.
Fair enough.
Those girls, they're not shy, are they?
No.
Do they know they're being filmed? I wonder.
I'm not sure. Anyway, if you're lucky, sometimes they don't switch the mics off.
Oh, on Babecast?
What are we talking about?
I don't know. Let's move on. Let's move on, Eduardo. Come, it's
I
a
need some
family show.
advice.
Oh, well, you've come to the right place.
I know. Right. Now, I may have suggested to somebody that I will be seeing again tomorrow.
Yes.
That I am that I wish to be regarded as one of the sharpest minds of our century.
Right.
But I said it with some conviction, and it's quite clear that I'm not.
Well, no, you're an idiot.
No, well, it's quite. Let's just say it's quite clear that I'm not. I'm not an idiot.
Well, I don't know. So you're seeing someone tomorrow who you have recently told you are very clever.
Yesterday, I told them that I wanted to be regarded as one of the sharpest minds of our century.
Right.
And the look on his face was just.
Where the hell is this going?
Amazement.
Right. So how can I help you?
Well, how do I get out of this?
How can I help you?
Like an idiot.
Well, it's too late. You are an idiot. And you look like one. And you smell like one as well. Jesus, you stink of idiots. Hello?
Well, no, I'm hurt.
Oh, well, it was meant to... Dave, can you listen to Eduardo?
Dave's very nice, isn't he?
I can't work out what his problem is.
Right, I was on the phone, but let's have a recap.
Dave's a cracking bloke when he answers the phone.
All right, stop.
Up and chirpy.
I am very chirpy when I answer
What
the
a
phone.
charming fellow.
Stop flirting. Dave, try and work out what Eduardo's problem is.
Okay.
I can't get it.
Eduardo, hit me with it.
Right, now, I suggested to somebody that I'm going to see again tomorrow, yesterday, that I was one of the sharpest minds of our century.
You are the sharpest mind of our century?
One, not the one.
Right,
I
okay,
put that caveat in there.
Bear in mind, we've had 8 years, almost, 7 and a bit years of it, right? So
yeah, I'll let you into a secret. Dave is not one of the sharpest minds of this century.
Okay, so what makes you such a sharp mind?
Well, exactly. And I'm like...
Well, no, not exactly. What makes you one of the sharpest minds of this century?
Oh, God, I'm actually going to kill myself.
You haven't had much in the way of competition so far. I mean, not many great inventions have come around this century.
So I haven't invented anything.
No, all right, not many great scientists yet. What makes you the sharpest mind of this, one of the sharpest minds of this century?
Think a lot.
Right, Dave, you've made the water muddier.
I wrote
what? How?
Right, both of you, stop talking!
French into
Stop it! What is the problem, Eduardo?
Well, I need, to get out of this without looking...
There you go, I've got you out of it. You just made things worse, David.
Well, no, all I got was I picked up on him saying he's one of the sharpest minds of this century, why he couldn't answer me.
John, I'm very sorry.
Hello?
We'll have to come after you after Radiohead now.
Okay.
Yeah, sorry about it. Is that all right?
Uh-huh.
Is it worth coming to you, or should we just end it here?
Worth coming to me, thanks.
It's worth coming to you?
Yeah.
Okay, well, you've heard it there. It's official. It's worth coming back to John after this. I like this one. It's good, isn't it? John, you've kept the whole of the country waiting. What is it you've got for us?
I work for Subway and I can get you free Subway anytime you want, Ian.
Well, how can you get me free Subway?
Because if you come to one of our branches, I'll see all the managers around the region. Round regions of Somerset and South Wales, we can get free Subway for you.
Right, hang on, slow down, because I'm only getting one in every 6 words. Your name is John?
Yeah.
And where have I got to come to get a free Subway?
Come to the street branch in Somerset.
Street? I'm not going to go to street. I know exactly where street... I have spent many a drunken night and all kinds of other things in street. There's a pub... What's the big pub I used to go drinking in? The street. Of course, it was the Street Inn. I used to go to the street...
Well, it's closed down.
No, it's not, has it?
Yeah, it's closed down.
When?
Closed down about last week.
No, don't tell me this.
Oh, I think, because it comes down, because it's going to be a restaurant.
Calm down, because again, I'm going back to... I was up to 3 words, and now I'm down... You don't know my friend Simon Roberts, do you?
Ring the bell.
Do you know the band Bucky?
Yeah.
Do you?
Yeah.
Well, tell me what's so special about the drummer.
Nothing.
Well, you don't know Bucky, because for goodness sakes, there, man. What's your language? It's a category B, but what's your language? Bucky, right, get this, Dave.
Right.
Bucky are a brilliant band. I'm going to play a little bit in a second, actually. Let me find it on here. They're my friend's band. And there's only 2 of them in it, right? So, and it's brilliant.
Are they like the White Stripes of your posse?
But they're funny. They're like really, really funny. They're a brilliant band. But the drummer, Joff, he's only got one hand. So he's got which hand? He's got a left hand. He hasn't got a right hand.
It's like, you know, the guy from Def Leppard, the drummer from Def Leppard's only got one arm.
But he's only got one arm, but he's only got one hand. So he's got the arm, and so he uses his stump to bash the floor tom.
That's very clever.
It's brilliant. They're quite scary. But
does he have like a device where the drumstick sort of clips onto?
No,
him?
he just uses where his hand would be. The thing is,
does he tape the drumstick onto his arm?
No, there's no stick. It's just his.
So he actually uses the stump to drum with.
He actually uses the stump to drum with. Let me play. I'm going to play 20 seconds.
He sharpens it to a point.
No, don't come on now. Here's 20 seconds of this. This is brilliant. 20 seconds. It's brilliant. We might as well. We've got to build up the dump. Here we go. Hang on.
1, 2, 3.
Come on.
He's a dog, lives with his owner, such a shame. His owner is a stoner, gave his dog some LSD, now his dog's unhappy.
5 seconds left.
You want a handy tip, never give your dog a trip.
20 seconds. You can't go wrong with that. They're brilliant. They're playing they're playing on Friday in somewhere. They're supporting Frank Sidebottom, but I can't go. I've got to give Simon a call and tell him. Anyway, right. Sorry, I do apologise. Wittering on there. Bucky. There's BuckyTheBand.com, I think is the website. Let's take another call, shall we? I think we'll be all right. Line 3 is Stephen. Hello, Stephen.
Hi.
Hello, Stephen.
Hi. I was just going to say I was at this Play.com thing today with you and just say you and Ian did a. You and Gemma, rather.
I'm Ian. Yes. Thank you. Thank you very much. Did you see me get dissed by We Are Scientists?
Well, yeah, I did. But, I mean, to be honest, and this is my diss with them,
yeah.
It was so loud.
What, they were?
My ears were ringing.
Yeah. Yeah, and that serves them right for dissing me, doesn't it?
I'll tell you what, I mean, you might as well put them on the list for being overrated.
Yeah, do you know what? I'm gonna thank you for that, Stephen. They're on the list. Thank you. Yeah, We Are Scientists. All up and coming, all trending. They're on the list as being overrated. Who's on line 4? It's everyone's favourite fat bloke. It's Randy.
Good evening, Ian.
Randy, are you still fat, or is it coming off now?
Well, the Cheltenham Festival this week has unfortunately seen me pile on another 7 pounds. So
okay, forget that then.
Yes.
After
what were you eating? Horse meat?
No, it's all the Guinness and, full English breakfast and things like that.
Dirty.
Yeah, it's just
dirty.
After last week, and I was really, really proud when I was reporting to you.
Yeah. We were all proud for you, Randy. We all went home and well, I don't know what we did, but we did it thinking of you. No, we didn't do that. Actually,
I just feel like I've let the nation down
this
week.
Yeah,
and,
you have done.
I'll be right back on it in the coming 7 days. So hopefully I'll be able to report to you another positive result. And,
good lad, Randy.
I can keep the fat people of this country
at bay.
Give them fire in the belly.
Yes.
As opposed to a burger.
Randy, was there anything else?
Yeah, I wanted to tell you what I think's overrated, if I may.
Yes, you certainly can, sir.
Or I think water is overrated.
Pourquoi, sir?
Water.
Yeah, pourquoi, that's French for sorry, that's French for what? Why?
Well, the thing is, it doesn't taste nice, and it causes destruction. Like that tsunami, that was down to water, wasn't it?
Water is one of the most destructive forces known to man.
Exactly, I mean, it is more destructive than, I don't know, something that's destructive.
Yeah.
So it can be dangerous, obviously. And if everyone says, we need water to survive, but what if we just drank orange juice instead?
Orange juice or milk, even.
Yeah, I mean, if we... And then we'd have lots more cows to slaughter and eat, wouldn't we?
Jason, what do you think? Jason, do you think that water's overrated?
No, not at all.
Well, turn your radio off and tell me why.
What do you think, Jason? Do you think the water's
no, it's great stuff, isn't it? Your body's made of 70% of it, and it's good for you. Gets rid of spots and makes you feel good.
Randy, he's got a point. Your body's made of 70% water, which means there's probably about 2 oceans in you, mate.
Well, that's a valid point, but if I got rid of some of that water, I'd weigh a lot less, wouldn't I? So if it was all just orange juice in me.
Randy, listen, Jason has not allowed it on the list, so I can't let it go on there, I'm afraid. Jason, what can I do for you?
I know about Canning Town.
Oh, yeah, go on.
Basically, Canning Town's an area in East London.
Oh, yeah. Oh, God, this is turning into like Fix It Phoning on LBC, yes.
And a few years ago, the whole area was the major canning place for Cross and Backwells.
Right.
So you've got Silvertown Way, obviously, for the silver cans. Yeah, they just use the cans.
I can only apologise. Here's a song. It's a good one, isn't it?
Iain Lee.
The Sunday Night Show.
Virgin Radio.
After 12 o'clock, we'll be playing your answer phone messages. You can do this any time during the week. Don't do it during the show. You can do it any time during the week. You call the same number, 0330 123 1215. Instead of pressing button 1 when Russ Williams addresses you, you press... Don't worry, it's a recording of Russ Williams. In case you're scared of speaking to it, it's a recording. You would press button 5. And you can leave a message on the answer phone. We'll play this week's messages after 12 o'clock. Right. Oh, yes, we mentioned roller discos earlier on. Have you ever been to one? And what is the point of them? I'll tell you why I'm bringing this up. I'll tell you why I'm bringing this up, shall I, Stephanie?
Yes.
Because I have... when I was in Manchester, there was a big poster advertising roller discos.
Right.
And I've heard roller discos mentioned a lot recently. Are they making a comeback?
Well, I don't know. I went to one as a brownie when I was only little.
Oh, I'm guessing... How long ago was that?
Well, I'm 19, about 10 years.
Oh, okay, 10 years ago, wow.
Yeah.
You went 10 years ago?
Yes.
Yeah.
But I'd like to go on again.
Why?
Brilliant.
Why?
Well, because you're on your rollerblades and you can just glide about.
Now, so do you go now? Would people go in rollerblades, or would they go in those big fat disco roller boots they used to have?
Yeah, like the four-wheeler ones.
Yeah.
Yeah, them.
I used to... a Christmas party of an old radio station I used to work at. It's now been taken over by fascists.
Mm-hmm.
And they had... it was a roller disco was the Christmas party. I thought it was the naffest thing in the world. And the thing is, there was a girl that I really fancied, right? Who's now my girlfriend, in fact.
Nice.
And so I was trying to cop off with her, to be honest. But I spent the whole evening talking to someone who I liked very much, but I didn't want to spend the whole evening talking to. And then I'm trying to go and get near Fandango and cop off with her. And there's a girl going, "Oh, Ian, I'd like to go skating with you. Come skating with me." And it just, the whole thing was just naff and seedy and horrible. And then every half hour, they stop it, don't they? And make you skate the other way so you don't get dizzy.
Well, the one I went to, you were just allowed to be free. You could just skate in any direction you wanted.
Gemma, have you been to a roller disco?
Yeah.
Right, turn your radio off, Gemma.
Hello?
Yeah, hang on, you're still there, Stephanie? Oh, this is not... This is... What's that noise in the background, Gemma?
Oh, I've just turned the radio down.
Have you... Now, how old are you, Gemma?
22.
20. You're of similar ages.
Oh, right.
Well, okay. So, Gemma, you've been to a roller disco, have you?
Yeah, I've been to a few.
And why?
Because you get to go really fast.
I've just thought, when they start, do they start with this music? Everybody, ready, steady, skate! What you get?
It's not like what are they? Those Western Showdown things.
Oh, so it's not like a Western Showdown. I'm glad that's been cleared up. I thought it was like a Western Showdown thing. But so you go because you can go really fast.
Yeah, my friend. I didn't ring to talk about my friend. I wanted to tell you about that.
Right.
She went to roller disco the night before she registered for uni on Freshers Week, and she fell over and got like a bruised black face.
Oh,
had to come in the next day and have a photo taken.
Oh no! Was that the photo she had to use for the whole year?
Yeah.
Oh, well, that sounds unpleasant. Stephanie, you went when you were a youngster. I nearly said a puppy. That's weird. Who's... For God's sake, Gemma, is that your mate shouting in the background?
Sorry, what was that?
What is... hang on a second. Oh, for God's sake, what a week. Right, who was that shouting in... What was that? Was that... I'm assuming that was Stephanie?
Yes.
That wasn't you, was it?
No, I didn't.
Okay, right, okay. I think they were swearing, but I didn't hear what they said. I've dumped it, but I didn't hear what they said, so it was... Dave, did you hear what they said?
I heard, are we allowed to say, I heard the word bitch come out.
Ooh, scary. They went for the hard stuff.
I know, yeah, they were on a Class D. I think
bitch is a Category F swear word, I think. It does okay.
Yeah.
Well, Stephanie, I apologise that you had to listen to some drunk tarts shouting.
Oh, it's okay.
But so you want to go to a roller disco again, do you?
Yeah, I think I may arrange one.
Well, if you arrange one, can we come?
Yes.
Excellent, Stephanie. Thank you who would have thought, David, that roller discos would have brought out the rougher element of the Virgin listenership? That by us talking about what I thought was a harmless, slightly dated thing, we get a load of drunk tarts phoning in, effing and blinding. If that's what they may not have been doing that. They may just have been. They
may have been in the middle of a screaming argument with the radio on the background and heard the word roller disco and stopped the argument and gone, "Oh, we need to phone in about that."
Yeah.
Phoned in, and then as the conversation was getting,
they remembered what they were fighting about. Yeah, and just gone, "You bitch! I love you."
It was a moment.
Girls don't fight anymore, do they? When I was growing up, girls used to fight all the time. Girls would always be kicking and screaming and hair pulling, and the girls scratch and slap, don't they? And they don't seem to... If you're a girl that's been in a fight recently, we're not condoning violence, I'm not saying it's a good thing, but... If you have been in a fight recently, 0330 123 1215, tell us about it. Also, roller discos you can give us a call about. What is the point of them? Have you been to one recently? It's time, though, for the Beatles, one of the best bands in the world without... Well, hang on, let's work it out. The best band in the world is obviously the Beach Boys. Then it's Kiss. Then it's the Monkees. Oh, Beatles coming quite far down in the list, actually. Then it's XTC. Then it's Pizzicato 5. And then it's official. The Beatles, the 6th best band in the world. And hang on, this is Ticket to Ride, so let's work this out. Hang on, so let's work out where Ticket to Ride is in the list of Beatles songs. It is Ticket to Ride, isn't it? Yes, it is, right. So, the best Beatles song is... what's the best Beatles song?
Mine is Back in the USSR.
Oh, no! A tune. Really?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
I like...
There's actually a good anecdote behind that story.
The Maharishi, India, Beach Boys.
What, Back in the USSR?
Yeah, it's a rip-off of the Beach Boys. It was written in India in 1968 at the Maharishi's retreat.
But Ringo Starr wasn't actually in the Beatles at that point.
Oh, David, tell me more.
Well, apparently, Ringo Starr was dumped out of the Beatles for a short period of time.
So funny. Sing it, Sylvia, come on! Yeah, in time, come on. Right, so sing it from you. Do you want to try and sing it from the start?
Yeah.
Okay, here we go. So it's Ticket to Ride by the Beatles. You just heard it. Here we go. You ready? 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, it's not. No, Sylvia, I'll stop you there, Sylvia, love it. Yeah, it's not. Sylvia, I'll stop you there, love. It's not actually working. No. Yeah, Sylvia, have you been drinking?
What does that sound doing? I'm starting a new brace that has to get it's just a couple of...
What's happened to you? Is what? What?
I just had a couple of whiskey too many, that's all.
Okay, well... Thomas, I'll be with you in a second.
No problem.
Good lad.
The powers are with me. I've got the total powers. There's nothing can stop me from it.
Yes.
Not even alcohol can keep me away from my
Thomas, can you understand a word she's saying?
Yeah, normally when I'm drunk like that, you can understand it, but at the moment I can't understand it.
Oh,
Thomas and I are laughing.
Boy, Thomas.
Yeah, naughty. Bend over and spank him.
I would do if he was there. I'd put his pants down, give him a big old spank of his.
She said spank, don't worry. Right, Sylvia.
All right,
would you like to give Thomas one?
all right, I'll give you one, Thomas. You want one, then?
A reading.
Yeah, that's what I thought you meant.
Okay, right. Thomas, she's going to give you one, okay?
Okay, that's fine.
Yes.
Thomas, I need you just to calm down a bit, look. Calm down and tune in to me, because I can't get you unless you tune your mind in, all right?
Okay, I'm tuned in.
Right, Thomas, you've been very bad, Thomas.
Have I?
Let me just tell you, Thomas, don't hurt the animals, Thomas. What have they done to you? Just leave the animals alone. Ian, you really don't want one of these perverts on your phone thing, do you, tonight?
Yeah.
Really?
Thomas, are you an animal? You've been doing things to animals, Thomas?
Well, no, I thought they liked wearing trousers occasionally, but apparently not.
You see people... Now, you mentioned that. I've seen a lot of dogs dressed up recently. We don't need to put clothes on our animals. They have clothes given to them by God. It's called fur.
Yeah, but they're not allowed to wear fur, are they?
It's politically... It's political...
I can say that word.
He's missing it now. He's missing shaving the animals.
Thomas, stop shaving the animals.
I knew he'd come out with it. Spit it out in the end.
Spit that animal out. Now, Thomas, why have you called in, Thomas?
Okay, a little bit of a rant.
Oh, go for your life. Go for your life. Hang on. Let me get you some ranty music. Hang on a second.
Music.
Let's find some... okay, here we go. Here's some ranty music. Here we go.
Okay, I'm going to start off here. My mum drove into the hospital yesterday.
Well, hang on. What kind of rant is this?
No, you'll like it. It's a rant that's going to build up nice
So
and
it started off
gradually.
with your mum in a hospital?
Yeah, this is a rant, don't worry.
He's the one that put her there. The terrible boy, Thomas. Terrible. How could you do that to your mother?
Is your mum still alive?
Yes, she is.
Okay, then carry on.
Right, so my mum drove into hospital yesterday at 10 o'clock in the morning.
Yes.
She paid for a parking ticket.
It better be good.
It's going to be good. She paid for a parking
It was actually
ticket.
10:15.
Anyway, by 11 o'clock they had towed her off. Now, she went into hospital and was taken straight into surgery.
Yes.
So, anyway, I went down to move her car when I turned up.
Right.
And found it had been towed away by our overnumbered parking attendants,
Yes.
which are everywhere.
Dave, did you screen this call?
No, probably not.
All right, carry on, Thomas.
Don't worry, my language is very controlled.
Oh, I'm just worried that everyone's going to switch off.
No, anyway, they won't switch off. So, I went to the parking pound and they charged £240.
Right.
I told them the situation, that my mum had been taken from her car
Right.
directly into surgery.
Yes.
Now, they said that I could appeal against it.
Of course.
And he gave me all the legalities that it couldn't be taken. And
Yes.
then he had the audacity to accept payment from a female's card who wasn't even there at the time.
Yes.
And he asked me if my name was Sarah, because it was on the card, so I
Right.
said yes, it was. So he ended up taking payment off of this person who wasn't even there.
Oh, God. Let me go home.
Ian, are you listening to me?
No, I'm not listening to anything. Thomas, what? No, right, shut up. You what? She's right. You need to phone up Talk Sports.
No, not Talk Sport, because I want to tell you what is overrated.
No, you just... why didn't you do the
I put
overrated...
everyone down, but listen...
Why did you tell me that story, though, Susan? Sarah? What's your name?
Sylvia,
Thomas. Why did you tell me that story?
Because I need to rant.
But why?
To rant.
Go and phone up James Whale.
No, James Whale, I'd rant about him. He's overrated.
He is. No, I like... He's good. Anyway,
Phone up Mike Mendoza.
yeah, phone him up.
He loves a good rant about nothing.
Right, so what's...
Right.
Yes.
Overrated.
This phone call, yes. Yes.
Russell Brand.
Is... Oh, very quickly, we're going to be late... We're not going to be late for the ads, there's no time. I was doing this thing where I had to host this thing at the weekend, and they're showing trailers for films.
Okay.
When did Russell Brand make a Hollywood movie?
I know. How was he even allowed on the telly?
What the hell was that? He's in a Hollywood movie. It's like a sort of comedy thing where a guy splits up with his wife. He goes on a holiday. It turns out she's staying in the chalet next to him, and Russell Brand's her lover. And it's got the people from Superbad in it. It's got all these people in it.
It's the kind of movie that they've already planned, not just a sequel.
But when is he why is he making Hollywood movies?
Because he's a love machine.
Because he's a professional comedian.
He's a love machine.
Okay, well, I'm getting on. Right, Thomas, I'm going to cut you off.
All right. Then.
Yeah, we go. Sylvia?
Yeah,
have you got anything to say or not?
Let's just consult Miss Friend.
We'll take that as a no. Right, more of your calls after this. I do apologise.
Iain Lee.
Hello.
Yeah. The Sunday Night Show.
Virgin Radio.
Standing up just a little bit. I'm standing up for a little bit. I just feel I need to. Oh, Parkinson. Nuts are caught up in them. You know, sometimes... Hello, webcam people up there. Yes. Right. Oh, they sat on that. Oh, that's not good. Right. It's the last hour of the show. I think we've pulled this one out of the hat. It's not been bad, ladies and gentlemen. It's not been bad. If you just tuned in, this is what we're talking about. Although, of course, as always... Oh, I've got to do the answer phone. I'll do that in the next half hour. As always, you can call in about anything you want. Apologies as well if Dave answers the phone and he's a bit of a mood. The air conditioning is broken or something. I don't really...
I may have fixed the problem.
Oh, how?
I don't know, but it's working now. By the way, the answer phone messaging thing, well, if you've missed it, if you think you might have been on it, actually on the website now, on the Iain Lee page, every week that we've done them, we're racking them up so you can listen to all of them.
I know, I was listening to one the other day because I wanted to play the end of one where Vinny goes, "I'm the best there is, the best there ever will be," or something. I'll play it to my girlfriend because
the king.
He's a straight... He's not called in for a while, has he?
He hasn't called in for ages, actually.
He could be dead. I don't mean that in a bad way.
Shall I call him? See what he's up to?
He gets funny if you call him up.
Does he?
What are you doing? How'd you get this number? Well, you phone us every week.
He gave it to me.
Wait, yeah, but don't call. I phoned him on his house phone once in another place. And he got well angry because his mum answered. He's like, don't, you mustn't phone this number because my mum answers it.
It's like his secret person is Verinda. His mother doesn't know anything about him. Actually, his name is actually not Verinda. So if you phone up and go, "Can I speak to Verinda?" his mum goes, Who?
Give him a call. Go on, give him a call.
Shall I?
Yeah, go on, give him a call.
All right, let's see if we can get him on.
So this is what we'll play the answer phones in a bit, but this is what we've chatted about. And it is worth going and looking at the Virgin website, by the way, because they've done on my page, and it looks great. And the top 50 list is up there, the top 50 listeners. Right. Birmingham special, and we've been saluting the magic of Birmingham and putting through fast-tracking people who've called in who are from Birmingham. Also, where are you famous? I'm very, very famous in Birmingham, it turns out. I'm not famous in the slightest. In Birmingham, it's like Tom Cruise walking down the high street. Everyone was going mental. So where are you famous and what for? 0330 123 1215. We're compiling a list of things that are overrated. So far, Richard Hammond, Anton Deck, Dave has suggested London Zoo, Manchester, in the environment, Bruce Forsyth, the Posh, Ron Weasley and water are on there. And he's not answered.
No, what he did was he hung up on us.
Oh,
he's such a chicken.
He's such a little baby girl.
Yeah.
Idiot, Verinda.
Pathetic.
What else have we talked about this evening? Oh, yeah. Ever been dissed at a gig by a band after I was dissed by We Are Scientists, who shall never get played on the Virgin radio station between 10 and 1 on a Sunday night. Also, what's the point of roller discos? Kim, have you been to a roller disco?
I've never been to a roller disco, no.
But do you understand what the attraction is?
Not really. I can't dance when I'm drunk anyway, let alone being on rollerblades.
Oh, yeah, I never thought about the fact of having to be on skates when you're boozed up.
Exactly.
It don't sound like fun, does it?
No, not really.
Kim, how old are you? Because you don't tell me just yet, because you sound very young, but I bet you're older than you sound. You sound about 16.
21.
There we go, 21. Not much older, but a bit older. So why have you called in, Kim?
Because I'm I like to think I'm kind of famous in Scotland.
Famous? Oh, OK. Why are you famous in Scotland, Kim?
Because I took part in a 12-episode reality TV series for ITV in Scotland, FTV.
Why? Scotland has its own ITV. I suppose they do, actually. That makes sense. And you were in a reality show that was only shown in Scottish television?
Well, it has just been nearly finished in Scotland. It's called Conquer the Castle, and it's just starting on Sky Real Lives.
Hang on, there's a channel called Sky Real Lives?
Yep.
What, really?
Yeah,
Can you put it on? We must have it.
What, on the... have we got Sky?
We've got Sky on there.
Where's the Sky controller, Dave? Where's the got Sky box in it? What are you talking about? It's just a telly, mate. There's no box.
That is what Virgin Radio is all about. We've only got one box for 2 studios.
Right.
So the box moves around a bit. It's a bit nomadic.
Where is the box? Is there a Sky
It should be.
box?
No, on your right there. On your right.
Yeah, here?
Right. No, down.
Oh, there's a Sky box there!
Yeah.
Oh, brilliant. I didn't know that I could watch telly.
Is it on TV now? What time's the show on?
It was on today at about 6:30, I think.
So it's probably finished now, is it?
Yeah, just about. But we've got a website.
I'm not bothered about that. Go on, what is it? What is it? Oh, look, we've got Sky. I'm watching Sky telly here.
What? Well, should we just play a 25-minute record and just watch some TV?
We haven't got control, though, because I can't get... I want to get up to channel 996. Right, anyway, let's turn... I mustn't watch the telly, because that confused me. So, hang on a minute. So, you had to conquer a castle, did you?
Well, 6 townies and city people were picked all over Britain.
You did say pricked. You did say pricked. It was a Freudian
I was more concerned about the word townies.
Yes.
And we got sent to Perthshire in Scotland, and we had to run a country estate and a castle, and all the jobs that they'd do, and extra things as well.
You had to give extras?
No, we had to do extra things like
that?
White water rafting and pieces like that.
And what did you win anything?
Well, the winner does, but I can't say the winner.
So
you on Thursday.
You didn't win, did you?
I can't say. I'm not saying.
So that's no, isn't it?
It's a not telling you.
Okay, Kim. Thank you very much for that. Let's go to Jack. Hello, Jack.
Hiya.
Yes, sir. What can I do for you?
Just the women's Japanese wrestling. It's on 427 on Sky.
It's not on now, is it?
I think the women starts at 12:30.
Oh ho! Hang on, well, luckily I just
you did say you weren't going to get all smutty in the final hour
No,
of
I'm
the
not
show.
getting smutty. This is sports day. This is actual sports, isn't it? This is not 427. You say? Hang on.
Yeah, it used to be called the Wrestling Channel. I think it's called the Fight Network.
There was a channel called the I do love Sky because they've got the most made-up channels in the world. Racing UK. Fight Network. Hang on.
Yeah, that's
I've pressed too many. Oh no, I've pressed too many buttons. Is it any good?
Yes, the women's one is proper rough. They pull their hair,
proper rough.
Oh,
No,
it's the panel talking about the match.
We've got a thing called Modern Warriors. Is that it? Oh no, that's just
No.
That's not it. That's just women like karate fighting.
No, there's one called the women's one. There's one called WEW. I don't know. Like, I think it's on at 12:30.
No, it's on at there's nothing on till 2 o'clock
So
now.
presumably W stands for Women's Something Wrestling. What does the E stand for?
I don't know.
Erotic
wrestling.
No, we've got to stop it. I did say we were.
Can you fast track
Yeah,
Sifu onto line? He's on line 7. He's
Jack,
a Brummy.
I've got to go. We've got a Brummy coming on. Sifu.
How's it going?
I was in your wonderful town on what day was it? Wednesday.
It's a city, but we shall call it my manor.
I like it there. I'm really famous there.
Ian, you act like you're surprised, man. I've been spreading the word about Ian Lee for a few years now.
But it was incredible. I was walking down the street. It was like, I don't know, Tom Cruise had come home. There were people high-fiving me. There were people getting autographs, pictures, groups of hot girls saying, you can come and sleep with me. They didn't say that, but in my head they were. There was... Now, here's the thing. Have you met an American gentleman who lives in Birmingham who goes by the name... This is what I was doing in Birmingham. I was vox popping right there for some adverts that I think they may be on ITV2 this Tuesday.
Yeah.
So I had to go up to people and ask them silly questions and make them look silly, like I used to years ago. Yeah. Have you come across a guy called Elvis Presley?
I haven't, no.
Oh, man. You've got to find this guy. There's a guy...
Whereabouts was you walking anyway? What streets?
We were just up and down. You know the Bull Ring, yeah?
I do, yeah.
If you come out of there and turn left, so you walk up that hill...
Yeah.
And then turn left again, and that sort of long street along there.
New Street. That's where you were.
New Street, was it?
That's the one.
That's where we were. We were on New Street. And we met a guy called Elvis Presley. His name is actually Elvis Presley. It's on his bank card and everything. And he thinks he's Elvis Presley. And he was bonkers. I'll say it. He was bonkers.
You know, if you're going to come back in another life, you might as well come back as the king.
He might as well come back as the king with bad... He was a nice fella, don't get me wrong, but he was meant... But Birmingham... And again, I don't want to get all laddish the last hour like we did last week.
Nice girls in there.
There are some hot women there.
You're not wrong.
I think the further north you go...
We're a friendly bunch, man.
The further north you go...
Yeah.
The hotter the women.
You're wrong, because Manchester was full of munters.
London's got the best girls in England, man.
Well, I don't know about London. I don't know. Manchester was full of munters. You know what the north is like, because you've seen it on those drunk... The northern girls are the kind of girls that they show... They show when they're on the news, when it's binge drinking, and they're always bending over, baring their backsides to the telly. That's what those kind of girls are.
So what you're saying is that they're classier down south?
Yes, but they were nice girls. But I'm thinking, Sifu, can you buy a villa in Birmingham?
The villa or our villa?
No, not Aston Villa. I want to buy a villa. I want to get a nice villa and then sort of go there for the summer and hang out and just walk up and down.
Yeah, of course you can.
Oh, I'm going to do it. I'm moving there, brother. If
on the river, what's the river in Birmingham? There must be a river.
The canal. You want to
on the canal?
He said the canal. Everybody.
Yeah.
I thought for a second, what did he say? The canal.
A villa on the canal in Birmingham.
The canal.
Yeah,
that's how you're going to spend your summer holidays.
Birmingham's famous for the canal.
Yeah, well, that's where I'm going, brother. That's where I'm going.
I don't blame you.
It's a good... But it does get a rough ride, but it turns out it's a flipping good place.
Will Fandango be loving it?
Fandango will love it. Well, Steve, listen, is there anything else I can do for you, my friend?
Next time you come, let us know and we'll have a party.
This is the thing. Hang on. This is a recording of you last week, right? And if I'd have known, I didn't know I was going to Birmingham until Monday. And if I'd have known, I would have taken your phone number on the Sunday, and I would have given you a call, and you could have come and bought me a tea in.
I'd have given you the tour of Cadbury World.
Cadbury World.
Cadbury World. I live opposite it.
What's that?
You know, Cadbury chocolate.
Oh, Cadbury World. Sorry. There was an adult entertainment place we saw as well.
What was it called?
Like Man's World or Adult Land or something. You drive along a flyover, and if you look to the left, there's like an adult gentleman's club.
Oh, beautiful.
Very good. Steve, thank you for that, sir.
You're welcome.
Good lad, nice to speak to you. Take care, fella. Right, 0330 123 1215 is the telephone number if you want to give us a call. The last 45 minutes of the show. I'm assuming Tim's in tonight. We've had no word that it isn't Tim. We'll assume it's Tim Litchfield. If it's not, well, then that's a lovely surprise for everybody, isn't it? More of your calls after this. Yeah, we get the idea. Run. Right, it's Katya.
Hello, Ian.
Hello. Oh, hello, Katya. You're sounding very forceful today, very firm and dominant. Nice.
You're sounding very faint, actually, on my phone today, but...
Oh, really? I've literally just turned my fader down because I thought I was sounding too loud. I am losing my voice.
You are, because you did that speech at the Wembley thing. We almost went there, not because you were there, because Roger said we have to go and see something with games and things like that.
Who said this?
Roger.
Who's Roger? The boy next door?
No, my boyfriend.
Oh, OK, of course. He should have come down. It was a laugh, apart from the fact I got dissed by We Are Scientists. Idiots. Idiot. Oh, we're so clever. We wear glasses and we play intelligent, clever... Well, get knotted! Get knotted, you boffins!
Exactly.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I thought. Anyway, yes.
I want to talk about when I was famous.
Oh, yes.
I used to be famous for 10 years.
You used to be famous for 10 years and then the curse was lifted. What happened? I met Christopher Biggins as well on Saturday.
Who is he?
Sorry?
Who is he?
Who is Biggins?
Yes.
He's a big fat homosexual, that's who. But he's lovely, he's famous, Biggins. Dave, who is Christopher Biggins? What I know he won the Jungle, but what has Biggins, why is Biggins famous? Do we know?
What big? Sorry, I was just getting.
This is.
Christian, good morning.
That's Biggins.
Oh, is that Biggins? Is it?
Yeah, we got him on tape.
Oh, there we go. We have.
I was just when you were asking me, I was just trying to find a bit of Biggins for you.
Okay, we won't discuss this on air. We'll discuss it off air in the post-production meeting, David, as we do every week.
Yes.
He's a very famous British gentleman, and he's a legend, and he turns out he's very, very nice.
Christian, good morning.
It doesn't sound like him. It doesn't sound anything like him.
It might be an impersonator because they did it on the phone.
Yeah, it could be. There's a lot of Biggins impersonators around. Anyway, Katya, you've got to stop waffling and get to the point because we're running out of time.
Yes. So what's
we'll be with you in a second, Ben.
Christian, good morning.
Not Ben, Harry the pizza dude. Yeah. Okay.
Just because... Okay, I'm going to be really quick.
Be as quick as you can, Katya, because...
Just because I moved to London, then I became very famous.
Yes.
Which is just a mean feat. I mean, you know...
Yeah, okay, because Harry's getting impatient now.
And then overrated thing, the Big Bang.
The what?
The Big Bang.
The Big Band.
Big Bang, you know?
The Big Bang.
Yes.
Okay.
You can listen to it.
Yep.
You can go online, you can listen to it, and there's a physicist that has made all the calculations of how you know...
Oh,
Did you cut her off? She was telling such a good story. How you can listen to the Big Bang.
I leant over and you know the button that cuts people off that's over there? I accidentally leant
Did your elbow just push it by mistake?
There's the finger, Peter Pointer finger.
Oh, was it? Right.
Harry, make it quick.
Okay, two things.
Yes.
First thing, overrated, lobster.
I've never had a lobster. I don't eat meat or fish, but I can't. Surely, even the most ardent meat eater who eats rare steak with blood dripping, surely they must see it's cruel to put a live lobster in boiling water. Surely, even the coldest-hearted person must know that that's cruel, but yet people still do it.
Because, you watch TV and films, and they're always extravagant and have lobster. So I tried it once, and I went, "Is that it? It tastes like tuna."
Not much meat on a lobster either, or is it crab? I don't know. Anyway, yes.
And second thing, I've come up with a theory about your car.
Oh yes, my remote car. Yes.
Remember how you had blood on it first time?
There was blood on it. Yeah.
Yeah. So I reckon someone did some bad voodoo on your car.
Yeah.
That's where the blood came from.
Yeah.
Next thing happened, you had an accident in your car, didn't you?
Yeah, well, not technically, yes. Yeah. Another thing, I took my car in to get fixed on the insurance. It's all fixed, did a brilliant job. I'm going to sell it soon.
And then you had a rental car, and someone scratched that. Someone's cursed your car.
I've got to take the rental car back tomorrow, and there's a massive scratch down the side of it.
That wasn't your fault, though, was it?
No, it wasn't my fault, but you got a rental car, you got to pay for everything, man. It's a scratch down the side of it. That's a lot of money. Well, Harry, thanks for that. Not one of your best calls. Right. It wasn't. Being honest.
It was rubbish.
It was rubbish. 0330 123 1215. It's time for the adverts. Then we'll come back and do a song. Then we'll do a... Right, this is the plan. See what you think about this, Dave. Right. Adverts, song, and it's going to be KT Tunstall, because I quite like her. We must try and get her in, because I fancy her. Then I'm going to take 2 phone calls. I should do that. Then I'm going to play the answer phone message. And then the last 30 minutes, it's free swim. Anything goes, yeah?
Yeah, and then Tim Litchfield's going to come in and give us some water.
Is he definitely coming in?
Do you want me to double check that?
I've got water. I don't need water, but let's check the Litchfields in the building, because I do. He's a nice lad. I'm worried he might get kidnapped one night.
Okay, well we'll check everything's okay, and that sounds like a plan.
Okay, well let's initiate the plan now.
Iain Lee, the Sunday Night Show, Virgin Radio.
We got it wrong. It's Sarah Champion is in at 1 o'clock, is she?
Yes, it is.
Okay, well, apologies to Sarah for bigging up Tim Litchfield, who can't be bothered to get off his backside and come into work when she's made the effort. I do apologise. So she's on at 1 o'clock. And is better than Tim Litchfield.
Well, I don't know about that.
No, she's a million.
They are both high quality DJs.
He's not here.
Well, no, he's probably on holiday.
I saw him in Clinton Cards once.
Did you?
I did, yeah.
Did you say hello to him?
Well, no, he said hello to me, because I met him.
What card was he looking for?
Sorry, I didn't bother turning up for a radio show card and made you say the wrong name card, one of those.
He's going to be saying thank you to somebody else when you're away in Japan. He might diss you back.
Now, we know who's filling in for me. Are we allowed to say it? Is it unbongoed? It's unbongoed.
We are not allowed to say
There is a strict unbongo on who is filling... That's not the word, is it? Embargo. It's embargo, that's it. Unbongo's the thing in the Congo.
Yeah.
So there's a strict embargo on, but someone is filling in for me.
Someone very exciting.
Someone very, very exciting.
Yeah, he's very, very cool.
That's not until April. So just hey, saying that. Hang on, how many Sundays have I got? I don't know. 2 or 3. 3, I think I've got on there. Anyway, right. I've got 2 calls, and then we're going to do the thing. I wanted line 9, which is Patrick. Patrick, you know calendars.
Indeed I do.
What did I ask earlier on about calendars?
You asked, basically, because of your show, Rise, am I right?
That Rise that was 5 years ago. Oh, that was it. 5 years ago, how long would it be before, like, the days and the numbers of the week, like March the 13th, would coincide again?
It's alternately 5 years and 6 years.
Oh!
Except that every 400 years...
Oh, I like it.
Sorry. It's 7 years.
Right.
Because of the Earth cycle.
When was the last... So, when's the next 7-year gap coming up?
2400, I believe.
How did... This fella's like a... Are you a genius?
Sorry?
Yeah. Okay, so when could they show it again, then? If it was 5 years ago, they could show it now, could they?
They could, well, yes.
I mean, they wouldn't want to. It was guff. But if things got really desperate and they ran out of money to make any more new TV shows and someone lost the tapes of all of the other TV shows in existence and the only thing they could find was Rise, they could show it now and it would work.
It would.
Good lad, thank you for that. Genius, an absolute genius.
He may be. You know how we had a caller who's saying he was a genius. The guy, he was one of the few geniuses of the 21st century.
Yeah.
I think that was correct. This guy may be one of the few geniuses of the 21st century.
I had to cut him off for having a bad phone line, but apart from that...
Yeah, we salute you, Patrick.
We salute him. It's Trace. Hello, Trace.
Hello.
Hello, girl.
I've got something that I think is very overrated.
Yeah, go on.
Oasis, the band.
Oh, Trace, where was my head? They're going to the top of the list. Aren't they the biggest load of guff
Absolutely.
ever?
They haven't written a tune of their own.
Hang on, saying that, we've got this is the new Oasis single. Listen to this and see if it sounds vaguely familiar. It rings a bell to me. Anyway, that's
brilliant.
It is good, isn't it? Actually, I should play that more often. They are terrible, aren't they?
Tell you what, my little brother,
Yeah.
who's quite a lot younger than me.
Well, you say a lot younger. What's the gap?
12 years.
Oh, what were your parents up to? Oh, dear.
Yeah.
They discovered it again, didn't they, after a fallow period? Yes.
Let's not go there.
No, okay.
Although I don't suspect they were listening. But anyway.
Okay, but...
he was playing what I thought was Beatles songs on his guitar.
Yeah.
And I actually stood outside the room and sang along.
Oh, really?
And then went in and went, wow, you're playing Beatles songs, thinking that was quite unusual for a kid of his age.
Yeah.
And he looked at me like I was mad and went, no, they're Oasis songs. And I was like, no, really, they're not.
What do we have to do to get Oasis taken out of history? And we can all just go, do you know what? Wasn't that a big mistake? We all made a mistake there. Let's forget it ever happened and never mention them again. I'm so pleased they didn't make it in America, because that would have... I feel that kind of validates my hatred of them a little bit.
Absolutely. The other thing is...
Yes?
Is that they are both remarkably ugly men.
Well, I'm going to be careful because I'm not a particularly attractive gentleman myself. But yes, they...
No, but it's not about not being attractive. They're actually particularly ugly.
They are unattractive. Have you had a run-in with one of them? Is that what this is about? Is it personal?
No. I wouldn't want to meet them.
This isn't Meg Matthews, is it? We're phoning up using a pseudonym. Trace, listen, I agree with you.
I've got one other thing to tell you.
Okay, yeah.
Christopher Biggins
has
something in common with Meatloaf, and that's why he's so famous.
They're both...
Christian, good morning!
They're both chubby rockers?
No, they both cameoed in the Rocky Horror Picture Show.
In the film?
Yes.
Oh, now...
Christopher Biggins is in the Rocky Horror Picture
Show. He is in the film, isn't he? Who does he play in the film?
He's just one of the people doing the time warp.
He's absolutely spot on. And Meatloaf plays like Eddie or something, doesn't he? Is that Eddie? Yeah. How do I remember that? I've not seen that film for years. Trace, listen, I've got to go. Thank you very much for that, because I did say... I've got to rack it up. Sorry, there's me... hang on, let me play this while I try and find the answer phone. Hang on. Hang on, I found it. So load it up. Hang on. I'm going to get rid of the time still. Right, done it. Right. So, if you call up during the show... 0330 123 1215. You press button 1, you get to speak to David, he calls you back, and you come on and we have a lot of fun. It really is a lot of fun. But if you've got something in the week that you just have to say to me, you can always dial that number, press button 5, and leave a message on my answer phone. Oh, nuts, that's Bat Out of Hell. Hang on a second, right, hang on a second. Right, hang on a minute, let me play this again, right? It's the wrong one. What's that? Right, okay, so... If you call up during the show, press button 1, we can do in the week, button 5, leave a message on the answer phone. Here we go.
You have messages. Hey, little hen man, please ring in. Hey, little hen, when will you lay me an egg for my tea?
Hello, Ian, this is your doctor here. I'm just phoning up to see how your anus is. I know we discussed the other day, and we found you had a slit on it. I hope your piles have gone completely now after we did the surgery on them. But if you have any more worries about your anus, then please don't hesitate to contact me and I will gladly slip a finger up it again.
Mr. Quest, I would just like to say happy birthday to Christopher in the West Wickham. Hi Ian, it's Gary from Catford. I know I was supposed to ring up quite regularly and leave messages about Nick Nolte films, but I watched a lot of them and they weren't very good. So I'm calling that an end to that. If you want to drop me down from number 8 in the list, I can quite understand it. But you did make a whole show out of my topic of saving people's lives and them not thanking you. So there you go. Maybe you should move me up. Or maybe just stay where I am. Okay, bye now. Hello. Ian. Morning all. My name is Stargate 1, and my day would not be complete unless I said, Ian Lee, I don't like you. But have a nice day, won't you? Morning all.
Hi Ian, this is Luke. I'll be accidentally bumping into you. I'll see you then. Don't be scared or anything. But, it'll be nice to see you because I do dream about you quite a lot.
Hello, this is Cassie. I do think you're very masculine, and hope you have a lovely week. Thanks, bye.
All of which makes me anxious, at times unbearably so.
Fantastic, thank you for that. Right, let's rattle through these calls. We've got 25 minutes left, a load of calls lined up. It's Louise.
Ian.
Louise.
Hi.
Yes.
How are you?
I'm good. I'm looking forward to going home. This is the end. I'm in the last 25 minutes of the busiest week. I've been busier this week than when God built the earth. That's how busy I've been, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh.
Never mind.
And you were talking about girls, and you were saying how they never seem to fight anymore.
Yes. No, they don't. No, they don't anymore.
They do, but in different ways.
Oh, in different ways. I see.
Yeah. Like, rather than scratching each other's eyeballs out, they'll just be really two-faced and nasty behind each other.
But being two-faced and nasty isn't fighting. I do that about Dave all the time, and it's not. I'm not fighting with him. I'm just answer the phones, Dave. Don't listen to this. But it's not fighting. Fighting is physical. It's fisticuffs.
Yeah, but it can be a form of fight.
Sue.
Fighting. Hello.
Sue.
Hello.
Have you had a fight recently?
Me, no.
Can I get you and Louise to have a fight on the radio?
Well, you might be able to.
Go on then.
I don't know her well
no.
Have a fight. Go on, fight, fight, fight,
No.
fight, fight,
I wouldn't do
fight,
it on the
fight,
radio. I
fight,
wouldn't do it on
fight.
the radio because that could be a little bit too much. I think.
No, well enough to fight.
What do you mean too? What do you mean too? That'll be too much, Sue.
Ooh, no, I can't say that.
So Sue, you're chickening out of a fight.
Face to face, no. I don't do it over.
My name is Sue. I'm a chicken.
Sue, what have you called in for?
One for the roller skating.
Yes.
And one for you saying about the southern girls with their bottoms out.
No, it's Northern Girls. I said.
No, you said southern girls.
No, I said Northern Girls.
Oh, did you?
I definitely said Northern Girls. I was talking about the tarts in Manchester and Newcastle.
Ah.
So you stand corrected there.
Ah. Well, I was phoning up for roller skating initially.
Okay, go on. Let's have the roller skating.
I used to go roller skating with my brother.
Yeah.
When we were 13.
Yes.
And I'm 40 now.
Right.
And it was such a good laugh, and my brother broke his arm by jumping over people.
Right.
And also, it was a good time then.
It sounds hilarious when Sue's brother broke his arm jumping over people.
She keeps them all. Iain Lee. The Sunday Night Show. Virgin Radio.
Oh, it's the last. Oh, it's the coming towards the end of the show. Sarah Champion is on at 1 o'clock. So let's rattle through these calls. Let's go to Fat Steve in the United States of, I believe, America.
Yes, that's the correct United States.
That is because there are. It's confusing. Fat Steve, what can I do for you, my brother?
Well, I have been dissed by an onstage personality.
Oh, go on. What happened? What happened?
Well, when I was in high school, I went with my friends and we saw Bon Jovi performing at this park.
Boom, boom, boom. Yes.
Yeah, and well, it was before that album. It was when just the first album it came out.
Okay,
and anyway, so I relieved myself into a bottle and threw it.
Oh, you've actually done that.
Player.
Wow. Okay, we don't condone that. It's very naughty, but I respect you.
It hit the keyboard player, went all over him, and
Ooh.
they just, I mean, they didn't know who I was, but they said the guy who threw the bottle, and they compared me to a certain part of a woman. And
oh gosh, really, Bon Jovi? They said that.
Yeah.
Well, listen. What you did, Stephen, is very, very naughty. But you've been dissed by a band. It was 20 years ago today. But you've been dissed by a band on stage, and that's the important. It's better than getting dissed by "We Are Scientists." Oh, aren't we clever and intelligent rockers? No, you're not. You're a bunch of so-and-sos. Steve, anything else, sir?
Yeah, tornadoes are overrated. We just had one on Friday, and I barely noticed.
You Yanks are always banging on about tornadoes.
It's kind of strange, though, that it happened in a city.
Yeah.
They don't normally... and it took out the entire CNN Center's roof.
Good. No, hang on.
But I didn't notice it.
Do you know that Birmingham, which is sponsoring the show this evening, has the highest number of tornadoes in the world? Or Britain?
Really?
Maybe just in Britain, actually. I'm not quite sure. Well, hang on a second. Hang on a second. I've been told to go to line 7. Let's see. This could be interesting, Steve. It could be interesting, or it could be boring. Line 7. Who is this?
Hello.
Yes.
Hello. It is Tomek.
Sorry.
Hello. It's Tomek. I'm in Prague.
Right.
And I was kind of horrible part of Prague.
Right.
Horrible.
Yes.
And I think there is a horrible part of London as well.
Right.
And this person, he said there is a part of London. I do exchange with him. I think he is called Rory.
Okay. Right. Yes.
And now I come to London next week, and I be on. I live like Rory, and Rory will come to Prague.
Right.
So and Rory call you, and he call you, and he be your friend. So
hang on, Rory, that weird Irish fella.
Yes, he talked to me.
No, he's nothing.
He's almost off the list.
Yeah, he's nothing to do with me. He's going to get bumped off the list. No,
But he told me he was number 35, and he knew.
No, we don't. Rory, we don't encourage. We don't encourage Rory calling in because he's a little.
No, but why you put him on the list?
He's going to. God, that was scary, wasn't it? Hey, flipping heck, Fat Steve. Stephen, anything else for us?
Amusement.
Oh, I've lost Mr. Jukebox now. Steve, it's good to talk to you. I've got a dash.
Thank you very much.
Take care, fella. Bye-bye. Oh, we lost Mr. Jukebox. Never mind. I pressed the cut-off button instead of the hold button. That's who's on line 4. Thomas.
Hello.
Yes, hello, Tom. What can I do for you, sir?
Just like to talk about today's Wembley.
Oh, yes.
And stuff being overrated.
Did you see me getting dissed by a band?
Oh, yes, I did.
Man, it was humiliating, wasn't it? I was humiliated. So
Yeah,
humiliated, I went upstairs to play Guitar Heroes.
Yeah, I was with my mate Sean who rang in earlier.
Oh, yeah?
God, you look mighty disappointed.
What, when they dissed me?
Yeah.
I was gutted, mate, because I've been looking forward to seeing them all weekend. I was you know... Oh, I'm dying here. And they totally dissed me, the cheeky so-and-so. It wasn't my fault.
I know, they were good, but it weren't on at all.
No, listen, I'm a paid monkey. I get given a card. I read the stuff that's on there. If it's if the stuff is wrong, then I say wrong stuff. You know, that's as difficult as my job gets. I thought he was a bit out of order to come on that. I think he may have been offended because I made a joke about the monkeys coming on.
Oh, yeah, it's probably...
He might have thought that I was being a little bit, they're not a proper band. I don't know what his problem was, the cheeky... I could probably have him in a fight, and his stupid haircut. Muppet. Hey, Gemma Atkinson's all right, though, isn't she?
Oh, yeah, she's nice.
She nice. Tom, thank you for that. Let's go to line 5. It's John. Hello, John.
Hi.
Hello, John.
Hi. Hello?
Yeah, very, very well, because it's nearly the end of the show, and I pass the baton to Sarah Champion, and she can take over the race. It's a metaphor.
Okay.
We're not literally having a race. It's a radio show. It's a metaphor or an analogy. I can never remember which is which. Anyway, yes. What can I do for you?
Just like to say that McDonald's is overrated.
No, they're not. They're excellent. No. McDonald's is excellent food. They also have excellent lawyers as well. Line 6. It's Sam. Hello, Sam.
You're right, and I want to talk about Lost.
Oh yeah, go on.
If anybody's listening who ain't seen it yet, don't listen.
Don't listen to. We're going to talk tonight's episode of Lost. Yes. Okay. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, first, it was emotional.
Yeah.
The end bit was emotional.
Powerful.
I realised something today.
Yes.
Sun is actually fit.
She is... Listen, man, I've been saying this from day one. Sun is the fittest of all of the ladies and the gentlemen on the... When I interviewed Sun, I actually proposed to her and I sang a song to her. She's stunning, man.
I know you've been saying that she's hot and all that,
Yunjin Kim.
I haven't realised it till today, till she was with her bambino at the graveyard of Jin.
She's easily... Kate looks like a bloke from... She's got a bloke's back, square shoulders, square back.
Still would, though.
No, I wouldn't go anywhere near it. The Aussie girl's, like, irritating. Shannon was nice, but no, it's Yunjin Kim, it's Sun all of the way.
But, you know, the first half hour of that episode...
Yes.
It was a bit slow.
It was a little bit slow.
The second half hour,
listen,
Michael.
And when Michael turned up, we knew it was coming, and as soon as I saw that long shot, and he goes, "Johnson, come over here. I'm going on deck." We knew it was going to be him, but didn't they do it well?
Oh, they did it well. And wait, so you know Saeed?
Yes.
Was he just going along?
Yeah, but Saeed and Desmond were just like, uh-oh.
No, but does Desmond remember?
Desmond remembers him, yeah. They both have that look as if we know... You can join in and say, Desmond remembers Michael, doesn't he? Yeah. They've met.
Yes, I think they have, yeah.
Well,
certainly Saeed would have done.
Because don't forget, Desmond forgot who everyone was.
No, but Desmond's remembered who he is now because he's constant. He's back to being normal now.
Oh, brilliant, good, because, you know...
But next week's episode is all about, as far as I know, is Michael's story from when he left the island up to getting on up to that point. And so, David, you were telling me something about this... I keep calling you David. Sorry, Dave.
Call me David.
Okay, yes, Davey.
Call me Sir.
Okay, yes, boss.
If you go to YouTube and type in Lost Sneak Peek, it'll be 4X08, so episode 8 Sneak Peek, you'll find out that somebody dies in the next episode.
Oh.
Somebody's going to die.
But, you know...
you think it's David? You think it's Michael?
I think it's Michael, yeah.
No, I don't think they'd kill him. I don't think they'd kill him.
He maybe needed a bit of money.
Who's expendable? I suppose, you know, they could get rid of Desmond now. If he stopped jumping through time, he could go, and he's my favourite.
That would be very disappointing if it was Desmond. Should we have a little wager here? Do you think?
All right, go on.
Do this?
You think it's going to be Michael?
I think it might be Michael.
I think is it going to be Desmond? Who have we not seen a lot of recently? But then again, it could be someone like Bernard. You know, Bernard popped up in this week, and he could go.
I don't like him.
I don't like him, Bernard. It's Bernard. Get it right, mate. All right, I'll say Desmond's going to die then.
Okay, I think it's going to be Michael.
Okay. Who do you think it's going to be? I'm talking to you, Sam.
I'm not... I don't know. I don't want it to be anyone big.
No.
so it won't be Hurley.
Sam, put your neck on the line here.
Come on, Sam.
No, we know it's not Hurley because you see in this episode where the flash forward where he's with Son with the baby.
You know what? I'm thinking it could be Sawyer.
Sawyer, they're not going to kill. They're not going to kill Sawyer.
I don't want him to, but you know, they need someone big.
I'm actually going to change mine now because I think I know who it's going to be. I think it's going to be Saeed.
No, it's not Saeed. So we've seen him in the flash forward, you idiots.
Yeah,
have we seen? Yes, we have. So, so it's Michael.
Is that what he's talking about?
So I'm waiting for Michael.
Ian,
we'll write this down.
Yes, go on.
You know this thing with Ben?
Yeah.
Well, I actually forgot what I was going to say.
Okay, well, listen, we'll leave it there. Thank you for that, Sam. Good lad. We've got other people who want to get on very quickly. Let's go to... Mr. Jukebox is back. Mr. Jukebox.
Oh, good evening.
Good evening.
Good evening.
Yes?
Yeah. Well, I thought it's a while since I've telephoned in, and I thought that you might like to receive a call whilst, I'm just sort of here, really.
I'm not that bothered, but go, you've done it, so let's... Oh.
I know you like this kind of music.
Oh, I can't find it. Hang on, I was just playing it. Where is it? Hang on, is it this one? Hang on. There we go.
Maybe you could play musical catch-up as I play...
I can't do it on this system, I don't think. Hang on a second. Can I do it on this one? Because it's a different... Hang on. If I move that... Oh, hang on a minute. Hang on. Here we go. No, I can't drag the cursor. I'm going to see the Kurokoda Quartet in Tokyo.
Oh, I know. I'm very excited for you. I'd quite like to come with. Do you think I could go in your bag?
I don't think so. But if you leave your phone number here, when they're playing, I might phone you up from the gig and play some of it live down the phone to you.
Oh, that could be nice.
That could be done, Mr. Jukebox. Thank you, sir.
Oh, thank you. Good evening.
Oh, God, they get weirder and weirder, don't they, these fruitcakes? Dave. Dave?
Hello.
Yes?
Hello, is that Ian?
Yeah, is that Dave?
It is, mate.
You're on Virgin Radio, innit?
I am, mate. I am. Blinding.
Word.
Yeah, I called up last week, Ian.
Right.
And you very kindly put me on your list.
Oh, yeah.
I was listening to the show earlier on.
Yes.
And you read that email out about that geezer who was slating you a little bit.
Oh, he was slating me a little bit. He didn't phone in. Dean, I think his name was.
No. Yeah, that's right. You know, personally, I think he's a bit of a donut, mate.
Yeah,
he's a cracking show and that. But
he's a muppet.
I was going to say, like, what I was thinking about was basically at the end of the day, and I think everyone would agree, he's a bit of a professional moaner and that.
Yeah.
But, you know, he's had nothing better to do than write that long email to you.
Yeah.
But he's had to listen to the show in the first place to formulate that. Like,
now, what you've done there, Dave, is you have seen through the logic that these muppets who hate the show but listen to it and write and complain, they can't see through it.
That's why David is 26 on the list.
Yeah, David, this is you're right. This is why you're halfway on the list.
Halfway now.
Well, it's
I'm not 48 anymore. You put me up to 26.
Whoa, I don't know. Hang on a minute. Whoa.
Oh no. Yes, he's right. He's right. He is actually 48. Sorry.
Dave, I
am 48 now.
But you're 48. You could go higher one day.
One day.
One day. Yeah, I've got to rattle through these calls. That's right. Granny Kathy.
Hello.
Hello. We've only got 20 seconds, I'm afraid.
Okay. Well, happy St. Patrick's Day.
Happy St. Patrick's Day to you, Granny Kathy.
May you be in heaven half an hour before the devil knows you're dead.
Is that a threat?
It's an old proverb.
Oh, okay, so I do feel threatened, so it is in some ways a threat.
No, it's a good wish.
Okay, listen, Granny, thank you for that.
Bye.
Yes, line 4, who's this?
Is it me?
Yes, you're in the bath, are you?
I'm in the bath, why not? I'm having a cigarette and a cup of coffee in the bath.
There's nothing wrong with a fag in the bath, is there? Yes.
No, I just think, well, it depends what sort of fag, I suppose.
Yes, hang on, who's this on line 8?
Hello?
Yeah, who's that?
Hi, it's Ben.
Hello, Ben.
Hey, I was going to say something else that's quite interesting, but first, overrated. Can I say primary schools are overrated?
You can say primary schools are overrated. I have to cut you both off, I'm afraid, because you're both scary and I've run out of time.
You can take line 1 just quickly.
Okay, yes. Line 1, you're on the wireless.
Hi, it's Trixie here. Listen, I'm 42, and unfortunately I've got to work on Sundays, so I'd like to donate my place to somebody.
Oh, no, you don't... No, you can't do that in the last minute of... No.
43. All right.
No, that's...
You've got 20 seconds to call up and get on the list.
No.
Yes, you've got 20 seconds.
Oh, for God's sakes.
43. Whoever wants to be in spot 43.
Okay, here we go.
20 seconds
starting from now.
Okay. If you're not on the list...
Sarah, I can only apologise. We're going to be late because my producer Dave has suddenly gone mental. I don't know what's happening. I've got Alanis Morissette all queued up, ready to go.
If we don't get the call in 20 seconds... It's tense. It's very tense.
We've got 10 seconds left. Oh, there's a 7-second delay. You've equated.
Oh, there we go.
Okay, who's this? Line 1, you're on the wireless.
Right.
Yeah?
So what's up?
Oh, is this Vinny, by default and through your own stupidity, you've managed to get on the list. Yeah, good. Well done for crying about it. Put Vinny on the list. Nice one. Thank you, Dave. Yeah, I was trying to get him off the list. You've completely muffed it up. Alanis Morissette. You've muffed it up now. Sarah Champion's coming up after. I'm starting... Ah! Right. I'm going home. Thank you.
I want you to know.
We can fade this out early if we get bored.